When your steps make that much noise. Hello, everyone. How are we doing? Just getting everything set up for today's match. You notice the audio is kind of crackling, at least for me. Kind of tough to bear. All right, here we go. Just one more thing, chat. Sorry for making the screen black. I just gotta have everything ready for when my partner shows up to watch this. Cashmere. Oh, is that Mr. Cashmere now?
Salutations.
Right on time. We are about to start.
Man, I for one am very excited about this match.
Me too, man. I feel like this is a good litmus test for where Marsborne are at.
Very much. It's been a bit since we've faced Skinrave. It's been a couple. I know we had to forfeit the last tournament we were in with them, unfortunately, and we didn't end up facing them at the last LAN. So I feel like it's been a bit since we've seen a good testament of where we are, and especially with their roster change, our roster change. Like, been very interested to see how Skinrave does with Marky as the new addition over there.
Whoever's running the OBS for Mythic just pasted the IP into the thing and just leaving it there. Oh, that is so silly. Yeah, I mean, forfeiting to Skinrave, that kind of sucks for me personally. We would have smashed them. Just saying.
Yep.
We would have destroyed them, even if it was me. Anyways, yeah. I hear you're a coffee guy.
I am.
Grab one this morning.
I attempted to, but the coffee place that shall not be named because no free promo, they were closed. But my wife just made me a cup.
What? They were closed?
Yeah, I don't know if it's store training or what, but I pulled up and they were closed despite it being a Sunday.
It's a little ridiculous. I made myself some coffee at home.
Yeah, my wife just made me a cup, so I am thoroughly caffeinated and happy.
Yeah, I'm getting there too. Some coffee, 2 sugars. Typically, I'm a black guy. Like my coffee black. Felt like 2 sugars this morning.
Yeah, I tend to be a black guy as well.
Oh.
I like the phrasing of that.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, kind of made me laugh a bit after I said it.
Typically, I'm a black guy, but today I felt like some sugar.
Today I feel a little sugary, a little sweet. Feeling sweet today.
A little sweet today.
Christmas is right around the corner. I gotta make sure I'm behaving myself.
So I'm looking at this warm-up, right? And obviously, warm-ups aren't the best way to go off of things, but if that's what I'm going off of, it looks like a whole hell of a lot of Laxi, please do something, because the rest of us can't hit our shots.
Yeah. I also see Viz getting hyped in the cam. Little pop-off right there.
Yeah, what is the over-under on bag expectations today? I feel like we normally try to bag Skinrave a lot.
Yeah, it's a good technique for these guys. They get tilted a little easy. And it's just fun, man. Sometimes they'll even give you a little reaction in the chat in the middle of the match. I think we're going to see some bags. I'm going to say at least 4 bags.
I like the over-under on that. I'm going to say I noticed that was probably the biggest takeaway from when we did face Skinrave on LAN, is that they get tilted rather easy. You get in their head and they kind of throws the whole round. But now it's time to actually get into it, the important shit, the knife round.
Yeah, I hope to see some breeze down the main lane from shop, you know.
Mm.
Just asserting the dominance right down the center. You know, on the some headshots, them bags.
Now, with us playing on Inferno, do you anticipate we will see Spline come out at all?
I think in an act of desperation, you know, Hunter said that he had his strat permissions removed. Chop had his strat permissions removed. So I think if Hunter
Okay,
can't
that's
figure
fair.
it out, then he might actually have to go to Chop.
That's fair.
What is this map pool? I was late for the veto. I see it's obviously Nuke. What do we got for the next two? Do you have any idea?
Let me see if I can pull that up, sir. It looks like it is going to be Nuke, Dust 2, followed by Inferno as the decider.
It's actually a great pool. I think it's a good pool for both teams. There's going to be a good map pool. Close game. Most fun to watch. I mean, when you're watching Lag get beat down twice in a row by Marsborne, kind of leaves a little bit to be desired. Bad taste in your mouth. This should be more enjoyable. Game starting in 7 seconds.
Yeah, I do like Inferno as the decider, something we feel very strong on if it does go to a map 2, or a map 3 rather, especially after Dust 2. A map that in our early career was a little harder for us, but recently we've been finding some new ways to shine.
Yeah, I was a little critical of CXEI coming into the team and not having immediate strong starts on Inferno, but as they've played, they have delivered and shown that they're capable of improving. It's a lot better on Inferno. Wolfie searching outside. We got 2 terrorists. Making a lurk play through the smoke here. Lots of map control. Looking for the entry in the space. Trying to crunch on the timing to the A-bomb site. Wolfie spotted him garage. That's going to push this main player forward and start this split. Little fumble at the door. That doesn't matter. CXEI comes out. Instant headshot. And the bomb site's there. 3 Skinrave players down. I think this is a pistol round early.
Oh, we love pistol.
Oh, yeah. We love pistol.
We got information. No, Marky is up there in heaven.
Marky, he's kind of a beast. I'm excited to see him on Skinrave.
Yeah, I personally think that was a good pickup for them.
He's an excellent bomb site anchor. We usually see him play towards the A area. Most likely door, but wouldn't surprise to see him silo as well.
Junior, the last to die for his team. Something I expect we'll see a lot of this evening.
Yeah. Win condition. Junior must be last alive to hurt their money.
I would say, I think Junior set that up himself. He just likes to be that.
Yeah. Yeah,
He is going to go ahead and get the hero SSG here. See if he can't maybe go outside. Maybe try to get an early pick.
I was expecting Skinrave to actually save. I kind of find these second rounds on Nuke not the hardest to win in the game, but also not the easiest. But trying to see if they can take the lead away from Marsborne early. Cross smokes. Red smokes to get down secret. 3 Ts, including the bomb, heading down. This is more than likely a lower ending round for Marsborne. We're going to run into Cryptic and lower. He's playing with this jiggle spot to put the smoke down. Ts are now smoked off secret. But Viz, getting the entry through the smoke. Not one to test his luck down secret. Going to slow the round down, search for all the opportunities. Actually getting a little curious. Grizz ready for it. At the blacktop, getting 2 CTs. Down. Junior, the Opper. They should know his area. Around the CT side. Marky playing ramp now for Skinrave. Pushing through lobby. 2 clean shots. Junior isolated.
Marky and Junior now.
Yeah. Isolated on the bomb site. Marky. What a weapon. 35 HP left in the 1v2. In hut. The T's know his position. They're close to trade. This is going to be a hard win for Marky. Does have some sort of utility. Oh, big nade. Puts him down to half HP. Lineup. It's so close.
That's
1v1. Wow. Man. It's hard to be upset about that if you're Marsborne. I mean, Marky coming through the ramp. Terrace and lobby were ready for it. Grizz doubled up hut. Was even ready for the third guy coming from ramp. He gets 2 flick shots at the 5-7. Picks up the Gleal. Just isolates it. That's insane.
No, could not be upset. I mean, incredibly close round, but all off the round back of Marky there. Just able to get a beautiful ace, secure the whole round for his team. Rest of the guys not really doing much to put in work to help him there, but sucks to lose that round, but great stuff for Marky, I gotta say.
Yeah, I think Skinrave's investment in Marky, the value is pretty high right now. 5-1, 2 rounds into the game, almost 300 ADR. He's playing towards ramp now. Kind of curious to see how he does. He's always been an electric upper player, absolutely shutting down the defense. Marsborne going for the force buy. Tech 9's grenades across the board. But they elect to spread out at the beginning. I think they're trying to pull the attention to the outside. They got 3 people ramp here. A ramp pop is coming.
Looks like Chop's going to be taking the entry, using that Tech 9 to try to clear some space for his team so they can push down through ramp.
No, Chop, he's not much of an entry fragger. His role is kind of be an alert support player. But man, when he gets active, when he's the first man out, you can count on him. Like he's meant to be. Out ramp for free. Going down secret quick. Skinrave do have a player in the lower bomb site here. Marky, absolute menace. Only going for one for one this time. I think that's very important for Marsborne. This lower bomb site, it's great for them. These Tech 9s, close range fights, lets these players to be rats. Danny, outside. Chopping down Laxi, that warm-up hero. Distracting these guys. They got to get to the lower bomb site to defuse the bomb. They're just so scared of CXEI.
And as you said, he's playing ultra rat. He was sitting outside waiting. They completely forgot about him. He was able to pick up Laxi as Laxi rotated down through secret.
Yeah, this is a prime example of kills are not everything in Pro Counter-Strike. You can have way more value and impact without killing people. And he kept 2 of the remaining 3 CTs outside and cut off that retake lane going from secret and won them the round. Won them around without getting those two kills even. Those are just opponents.
No, they forgot about them, and just when they thought they were clear to start rotating around, he popped back up and bugged the shit out of them, buying all the time the rest of the team needed to just secure bomb plant.
Hey, Matt, did you have the chance to put the stream on the HLTV page?
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
Yeah, we were up there competing with Flom, Mythic League, Complexity. All of our friends.
Lovely time. Another buy round. Wolfie the Opper, no op this round, has $3,000 in MP9. We're going to be seeing an op early in the half if he can get some kills. Junior, let's have his op posted up in Big Garage, taking these long lane fights. I could tell Marsborne's game plan off the bat. They think lower is weak for Skinrave. 3 rounds now that we've seen the red smokes and they're trying to work the secret. Skinrave adapting, breaking, killing. 1 player down lower in a ratty angle ready. Going 1 for 1 again, Marky. That's kind of a good trade-off, though. It was already 5v4. He gets the kill. It's 4v3. Utility running a little low on Marsborne. Not a single smoke left. 2 Molotovs, though. They can make this work.
It could be a tough situation for us here to overcome. Getting Laxi done will help secure our way over towards B site, though.
I do not
Chop.
like that.
Chop being his own rat.
Okay. This round was just made insanely awkward by Skinrave being way too curious in secret. You had the advantage. They did the cross smokes. You know the numbers are outside. They're probably going down secret. Give them some time to make a mistake. You know, don't interrupt your enemy while they're making a mistake. And Skinrave thought it was necessary. 2v2 now. Wolfie Molotov out. He's gonna have to go for the aim duel. He can only be in one position right now. Skinrave should know. Wolfie is sharp though. 5-1, playing absolutely insane, out of his mind lately. Flashing, getting the enemies to turn away. Gotta isolate these duels. No kits on the CTs. The peak has to come soon, and he's shut down.
They nearly did not have enough time.
Yeah. They are playing well with the time, Marsborne. Past 3 rounds, the time's been the 6th player on their team.
Yeah, Wolfie did good there. Only needed maybe 2-3 more seconds there to secure that.
Backed into a corner by that Molotov. Well placed from Junior. Marsborne won another sketchy buy. The money is close. It's worth it. Can they make it work, though? Red smoke's coming in again. See these lineups from back of red. The game plan, they are following it to a T here. If it works or if it doesn't, they're going to execute this game plan right. HCI. Lots of communication. Spearheading that down. 4 players in the lobby. He's definitely telling him, hey, pop soon. I'm making the noise. Bad flashbang from Woofy. Still gets away with it. No kills from Marky. Junior's ready here to follow up. And a missed shot. You know, I think if Junior was last alive, he's drilling that.
I'm going to say the last 3 rounds, Junior has had the opportunity for an early entry pick that sadly he has missed. And I keep thinking how differently these rounds would have gone if he was actually able to hit his shots.
Yeah. Important win condition for Marsborne. Make Junior uncomfortable. Have him miss those shots. Nuke is one of his best maps. We can tell this is going to be a save. Junior first to run away to CT spawn. Another lower bomb site save. Marsborne definitely know lower is weak. Marky. Good start to the game. His name has been called twice since his ace and hasn't delivered the same results.
Looks like we'll manage to get that round done on such a small buy, which is fortunate. Be able to take some armor and headshots and everything into the next round. A little bit of utility left on Viz.
Oh, these games are so much more pleasant to watch, Matt. It's the closer games, higher quality individuals. You know, fun things can happen off the back of individual heroics.
Yeah, I think we are in for 3 maps potentially of high adaptability, where when something doesn't work, you will see a drastic shift off of that, instead of a lot of what we've seen recently with some of our other games, which is we'll keep trying to run our head through a brick wall, and it won't work, and we'll try again and again and again.
Trying again. Will Marsborne try the lower bomb site again? First 5 seconds of the round are going to be very indicative of that. They've favored the red smokes out of spawn. I think Danny's liking it. He's saying they're weak, they're weak. Down lower all the time. Going for a different style of smokes.
Say Laxy's currently sitting on 1 ADR, looking about how I look round 6 on Nuke.
Yeah, warm-up hero, not playing so well when the game goes live. Marsborne going for the C smokes. Junior taking a little gap. This gap is always there for these smokes. Trying to pressure a wrap or the garage. A little bit of a different style around compared to the red smokes, which really only opens up entry plays in the secret area. Quick pop onto the upper bomb site. Kind of a ROP style round, you know, distract the enemies on the first timing outside, get that door player that maybe the main player is playing towards upper, get him to look outside and break, and off that sound cue where you know his location, you just pop out the door, chops the entry on that. You got his
entry. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks to me as though Junior is going to make the call to save once more.
Yeah, he's not necessarily an opera on this map. He's just a CT spawn anchor.
He's the bank. He holds the money and he just sits there and holds it.
He holds the money, but his weapon is $5,000. Not much he can do for his team. Yeah.
If you're going to make that kind of financial investment, you got to hit those early shots. If you're going to spend $5,000 on an op and then get headshots on a golden platter and miss them, maybe just stick with the AK. Maybe just stick with the M4, you know?
Yeah, I mean, if you're paying Junior and he's posted garage, you're thinking, these are the shots I pay him to hit. These are the sitters. You guys shouldn't be worried. He's missing them this game. Going for them C smokes again. More than likely a slower round. Try to pressure garage, pressure the wrap. Get the CTs to use their utility, breaking the smokes, so you can throw a second wave, perhaps. Fast over the mini, though. Double Marsborne players fast over the mini. Wow. Kind of a crazy strat. Usually you only see 1 there and 4 people in the lobby crunching upper, but they went for 2. I know Skinrave like the back of my hand, and these guys typically always have 2 fighting outside. Marsborne having 2 try to get the trade. It did work out. We do have Marky. Retake God from ramp. Flanking Woofy. Woofy. Star player of Marsborne. Doesn't seem too ready for it. Flips around at the last second. Oh, he is ready for it. That timing! Oh! Oh, man, that's disgusting. Molly on the bomb, 2v1. Smoke on Junior, no kit, though. The bank couldn't even afford $400 loan.
And Junior, once again, running away. You'll see a lot of that this evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Saving in T-spawn just to change a little bit of change of scenery. Five to 2. It's been a quick first half. I feel like we just started. 7 rounds are down the drain. Eco round for Skinrave. More than likely a 6th on the board for Marsborne. Grizz, Mac 10, he is the lobby player. Gonna farm that money up. I see he bought very little utility, only a smoke, armor, and a gun. More than likely getting sent to scout out an area. Go in, check out, see if they're stacking somewhere with their poor weaponry. It's gonna be ramp, quick out ramp, marquee entries down Grizz, Wolfie to trade. And that's why Grizz didn't buy much, because he knew I'm taking a big risk. There's no point in wasting my money. I'm just gonna get what I need and go.
No, and I'm always a little scared about Skinrave when they're on eco rounds, because throughout the season, they've managed to convert a significant amount of them.
Yeah, I imagine Junior does have the op in a lot of their saves. Making it to the
2v2 situation here.
A lot of these are getting down to the wire. Retakes, low numbers, clutch scenarios, Chop, always alive. Love that if you're Marsborne. Chop getting in these clutch situations. Skinrave, super curious, doubling up, searching for the info again. Want to miss the gap on vent here. Smoke down on main. Viz now only has to hold vent, maybe periodically check heaven. Once the bomber's freed up, he can help. Gonna research in the lobby, pick up vent for Viz so he can kind of be in a ratty position. Heaven. Now this is gonna put them in one-on-ones here. Can Viz do it? Junior, unaware of the door player. Oh!
Unfortunate timing again. Just misses that. 7 seconds left on the defuse. Chop has got to do something.
Oh, you hate to see that. Hate to see that if you're Skinrave. Love to see it if you're a Marsborne.
Chop will get it done. Seconds left on the defuse.
I thought for sure they were going to have Junior defuse since he's the opera. You know, if you're holding the guy to defuse and you miss once, the round's cooked. The opera's defusing, the rifler can still spray and try to get the headshot while the opera defuses. I feel like that is just a big mistake. You can't make those versus Chop.
Do you think it came down to Junior being like, no, I don't want to defuse the bomb?
I think it was less, no, I don't want to defuse the bomb, and more, he didn't even consider that possibility. He just panicked, time was low, and just posted his op without comms.
Selfish opera mentality.
Yeah, I mean, you can see it in the gameplay. Another miss.
Junior, if you're going to keep spending that money, those investments got to hit, baby.
Yeah, but his KD's even, you know, he's playing okay. It's KD's, you know, it's not bad. It's right? KD's even.
And that's what matters.
CXI, absolute menace and secret. Getting another trade on Viz. He's been down in this area every round. A thorn in the side of Skinrave. Another ramp pop coming out. You can definitely tell the playstyle changed from Marsborne. Grizz, little lackadaisical on the ramp clear there. Though the ramp player for Skinrave is down. Hard to clear and check when the ramp player is dead. Dila, good morning. I hope you're doing well.
Unfortunate situation here. Wolfie in a 1v3 with just the op in hand. Most likely going to go for a save of that op. Take a note out of Junior's playbook.
Yeah, time's low. 3 CTs alive. He doesn't know the location of all of them. To me, this is a way more logical save. He's not running away when he has 3 other teammates alive in a 4v4. No, the money, it's not built up yet. He's got his $5,000 gun, $5,000 in the bank. He can get some guns to his teammates while having his designated weapon. Good call. They have 6 rounds on T side. They can cruise the rest of the hat, and everything else they get cherry on top.
And I could be wrong, but I feel like I just saw Junior's op skin, and it was a Gungur, and that makes me very jealous, and I hate how much he's flexing on us right now.
How much is that worth post-market crash?
It should still be 5 to 8, somewhere in there, depending on the wearage.
Not bad. I feel like it was more expensive before, though.
I agree.
Back to the sea
I think
smokes.
the market will rebound.
I hope it does. Back to the sea smokes for Marsborne. They've gone away from the red smokes, kind of changing the play style. Typically, when they do these sea smokes, they have 3 or 4 in lobby trying to pop off ramp, pulling the secondary outside player's attention and making the rotation weak to ramp. Here, just sticking with it. Sea smokes first, red second. Trying to not get HE'd and braked on and mowed down before they even get a chance into the round. 2 T's down secret. Bomb still red. T's probably coming up from secret to hit a CT wrap here. You look on the map, top left, there's a massive gap in the CT area. They just have to get through Cryptic. Though he has a difficult position to clear, Flashbang comes in to push him off. Grizz, quick frag. T's spearheading into the gap in the defense. 3 players down lower at one point from Skinrave, completely out of position. And we're just not losing gunfights, Matt.
No, a beautiful exchange there. Very quickly taking this from a 5v5 to a 5v2 left on Laxi and Marky. Marky we've seen have it in him, but Laxi thus far, he will manage to get Chixie down, take out Danny.
Gonna be another save, Matt.
Without Junior, who's making the call? Who's deciding to save?
Junior from Dead Chat. Skinrave, I have seen it clearly. I have seen enough to tell what's going on. In the 10th round here, their mid-round, absolutely atrocious. I don't know if they haven't discussed with the new lineup rotations on Nuke, but Marsborne definitely trying to seesaw the defense. You know, make them look one way, go the other way. Make them look one way, go the other way. Skinrave, completely oblivious to the fact they left a massive gap in Z. CXCI ready to call the attack into that.
Yeah, another pretty round will bring us up 7-3 going into the 11th round here. 2 more rounds in the half, and Skinrave's got to try to pull it together to go into it. You're hoping if you're Skinrave for a 7-5 here, because a 9-3 would be devastating.
Yes. Lisha, hello. Let's go Viz, Lisha. Let's go Viz. Woo! Laxi in the vent quick, trying to be ready for the rotation. Fast smokes come in. Laxi commits to the lower. Always having 1 in lower. Not enough. 2 creeping through the red smoke. It's going to be an upper split quick. Out the door go the T's. Cryptic ratting around the smoke. Chop coming through the door, getting his entry. 3v3. Junior involved in the action. Knife out. He is slayed. That's a critical error. Big kill from Laxi.
Laxi able to get 1.
This is a familiar setup, Matt. 2v2, upper bomb
Yes,
site.
it is.
Star player, Woofy, able to pivot here with the op. Problem is, they got to safely get the bomb down. Too many areas to cover. No smokes on the T's. The CTs are going to search. As soon as the CTs hear that bomb plant pick, they're going to get curious. That Molly kind of pushes Woofy out, gives him an avenue to escape. He doesn't have to help his teammate. Changing his angle, going to door, picking up this mini angle, and he will not miss. He don't miss, and he misses. Man, 7-4.
Yeah, Marky there able to capitalize, get the round converted for his team. Once again, Skinrave relying on Marky to get them any points on the board.
12 kills, 7 deaths. Pretty good from a ramp player when the attack's been mostly coming outside, sometimes ramp if he's lucky. I think he's been better at retaking and rotating than he has actually anchoring the ramp position.
Yeah, I would say the most of his kills have come from those rather than actually from holding down anchor sites.
CXCI dropping smokes, Viz lurking out quick. Probably going to see a set of smokes once they get the red control. Viz lining up the close smoke. Another miss from Junior. Closes it out with a hit. Yeah. I see where
this
Marsborne
was the
going
cleanest
with it.
round we've seen so far from Skinrave.
Yeah. Marsborne, yeah, this whole half, it was distract one area and go into the other. and it was working great for him. I think on this last round, Skinrave kind of realized, hey, this is what they're doing. Let's be ready for it. Junior got a little aggressive at the red, and they won the round. 1 round of aggression, 1 round win. Coincidence? I think not.
No, and Skinrave will manage to get the job done, bringing it 7-5. Marsborne up at the half. Going to be in a much better situation for them going into this, hoping. However, I will say that I feel really good about us being on CT side here. The economy is going to be much more in our favor.
Yeah, even with the old lineup,
hope.
we were CT specialists. That was definitely our jam. Kind of hoping to see the same coming in here. Quick wrap coming in from Skinrave. It is the gap in the defense from Marsborne. Grizz. The beast. Apex Predator. It's the first kill. Alco. Kind of in a precarious position. 3 T's down lower. It's trying to be a lower split. They're getting kills everywhere. Walco somehow getting 2. Junior getting 1 in the lower. Puts it into another 2v2. Lower bomb site. Again, another familiar situation. Lurked up close to the ramp. Are they aware of this timing? Bomb went down as he got to this position. Grizz is not ready for it. Hits the shot. Here's the last player ramp. 1v1. Gush can chop clutch. He cannot. Marky, 14 and 7, 2 kills.
Unfortunate.
2 kills on the pistol map.
Walco putting in, I think, all of the work for his team there. Him coming up and taking that position he was in, however unorthodox, seemingly worked out rather well. Not just the 2 kills, but the complete disillusionment of what we knew what the fuck was going on for a moment there.
Yeah, a bit of a bottleneck in hell there. 3 players coming in through the door. Walker just had to spray the Glock. Get lucky on a couple headshots. Fast red smokes coming in from Skinrave. Kind of a scary strat when the enemy is forced by. The outside player, CXEI, does have a FAMAS. Just gathering info from the credit. Not much utility to break the smokes. The CTs, Marsborne, are at the will of Skinrave in this round. Nice shot from Walco. 5v4. Chop down the vent. This is the door player. Upper bomb site's left a little weak. Double rotation. 2 kills. Bomb down.
3. That's going to do a lot. Skinrave here now, unfortunately, doesn't know what to do. Going to have to rotate around, try to regroup up, try to re-get that bomb.
First thing I've noticed, Matt, carrying the T sides. Marsborne, when they get down into the secret on their T side, they are way more methodical and slow. Let those CTs come into us. Let's get the R numbers grouped up, ready to trade. Skinrave, they get down lower, they get the entry on credit. Outside player dead. You don't have to go fast. Leave your options open. I can go back up secret and explore the space I opened up with the kill. But no, they elect to go quick. Spacing's all messed up. Off timing. And they get doubled up by Chop.
Yeah, you see, they weren't able to fully clear that angle, clear vent, make sure no one was lurking in there, and Chop can just pop out at just the right time. No one's there to help trade the first player. Get the 2.
Grizz knows. Grizz knows. He'll execute him.
All down to Walco now in a 1v3 situation. He's got to get the bomb, plant it, and then defend it.
All in 20 seconds. It's not going to happen. He goes down. 8-6. Yeah, 14 rounds of play. Haven't seen much of the T side, but that Marsborne T side, more promising. What Skinrave done here. Both teams losing the second round on their T side. Marky, insane ace clutch. Skinrave just giving it up to Chop on a silver platter.
We are able to do full buy now. Unfortunately, Skinrave going to be the ones looking rather lackluster on just a couple pistols and maybe, what is that, a couple smokes?
Yep. I think their organization doing too many giveaways. Got to keep some of those funds for in-game resources.
Maybe that's how, because I'm looking. Boy, these Skinrave boys, they are flexing with those skins. I guess that's part of the whole thing, is their skins have to be better than our skins.
You think the drip intimidates?
I don't know if it intimidates, but it inspires. I'm like, damn, what do I got to do?
Yeah, I'm not feeling much intimidation from the Grizz. Fully buying
Poor
into
Junior.
the round. No kills. Yeah, I hate to see that. Every player surviving, keeping that armor, keeping that weapon. A lot of their utility they bought before. Stacking the bank. This means, hey, we get another round to stack. Skinrave are ecoing. And going into the next round, we're going to have absolutely beastly money. And probably 4 rounds. 4-round advantage. So if you got a lot of money and you have 4 rounds above the enemy team, you got some leeway. You know, you can take some risks if you're Marsborne. You can mix it up a bit. You can go aggressive. Take them. You can buy the next round. Why not? Let's make them uncomfortable. Marsborne, pretty good at doing that.
Unorthodox gamble stack. Who knows?
Yeah, or unorthodox aggression outside lobby. Possibilities are endless. 5v4. This is a Glock round. Skinrave are gonna go down. They're all hurt. Full weaponry.
Oh,
the bomb site.
Chop just mowing them down as they try to come into sight. They had been pepper sprayed by a couple HEs and made it easy work.
Easy peasy.
We see Wolfie just now buying that op. He had been on that SSG up until now, so we'll see if he's able to do what Junior was trying to do by holding outside and getting some of those early picks, putting us in a 4v5 situation.
Yeah, check the money. 4,000 on Grizz, 7,000 on CXCI, 8,500 on West. Going down the line, we're rich. Even if this round is lost, we can have an op for the next 2 rounds.
I mean, that's a CT side funded by the U.S. government, baby.
Yes. Well, which would you prefer? Funded by the U.S. government or funded by skin gambling niche product?
Well, one's never lost a war. Never.
Debatably.
Nope. Not in my household, sir.
2 world wars! 2 world wars!
Back-to-back World War champion, baby. Oh, unfortunate Molly from Laxi there, showing his inexperience.
Probably quivering in his boots.
He threw it behind him to make sure he had no way forward. He couldn't run away.
Skinrave going for the sea smokes, getting 2 players down lower, 3 at the ramp. This is going to be a lower bomb site split. The time is running low. Not much pressure across the entire map. Though CXCI is a little paranoid to hell. It's got a teammate in Big Garage. Some timing could have been caught. 2 stacked up at ramp. This is a great defense. Sound cue given away by Grizz. Marky's absolutely heard that. The timing for this ramp contact is coming in. 30 seconds. CXCI is alone. This is the outside player in a erratic position. Doubling it up. 4v3. Cryptic, he should know Grizz is here. But absolutely oblivious. 4v2. They've been shut out early. All across the board.
Viz will clear up Laxi there. Last man alive. Junior once again. I'd like to guess what he's going to try to do in this situation.
Oh, he's got his. Positive KD. That's what matters. No way he's ready for Chop.
Nope.
Nope.
And there it is, boys. Chop's bag of legend.
Yeah, Skinrave never really got into that round. 50 seconds left on the clock before they even got any ounce of secret pressure. And they got it really quietly. If the CTs... that much time has happened, and there's not much pressure. They have lots of utility. They have good positions. They can't be pulled out of the positions because you don't have the time to capitalize on the gaps in the defense.
No, it seemed like Skinrave pulled a playbook out of Inferno and said, this is the map we just stand around the first minute and a half, right?
Yeah. Yep. Marsborne took none of those risks with the high amounts of money they have. I'm gonna keep it. Keep that good money. They will buy the rest of this game. Simple ramp pop, no utility. Going into an A4 on Grizz. Feasting for hibernation here, a double kill. This is the most space Skinrave have had. But they're pretty weak. Down into the lower bomb site quick, taking the double area. Trying to cut off the rotation for the CTs. Viz in the door. Chopping down that bomb planter.
Poor Laxi.
Yeah, he's just getting destroyed. Sucks for him. Great to see.
See if Walco can pick up one. He will get that job done. Cryptic with the Tech 9 gets shot down instantly.
Yeah, just
all
a simple
down to
dink.
Walco.
Just a simple dink. That's not enough. Walco, going to take a massive amount of heroics. Chop. Dude, Chop has just been searching. He's searching, finding all this info. He does go down 2v1. Bit of a crazy risk. I feel like he should be prepared for that double. Doesn't have the time to be hiding new box there. Anyways, 2v1. CTs. Holding the vent, holding the secret. Boxing him into this lower bomb site. His only option is ramp if he doesn't want to escape. They know he's in the lower bomb site now. Wolfie creeping up
Gonna have
secret.
to go for plants.
He's trapping him, making the map smaller and smaller by the second. Marsborne searching together, going to double. We do have our star player live. Wolfie, 100 HP, signature weapon. Walko, can he stop him? Going for the flank, checking. Coming back, making sure he cannot be flanked. He now knows, hey, they're probably both in front of me. 2 smokes down. And he sprayed through the smoke! Wolfie! Insane intuition!
The fact that Wolfie just hit that through the smoke with just, wow. Incredible. Taking it 12-6 over Skinrave. Skinrave has to do anything in their power to stop this from ending right here. Looks like they're not even going to get maybe a full buy, full utility, hopefully. It looks like they will manage to get just that done. It's going to be on everything they have to finish it here.
Medal of Valor. Skinrave have no aura with their new team name. Thoughts, Matt?
Skin flute. Skin flutes, the skin jobs, the blow raids. I personally miss the blue jobs.
Blue Jays.
The Blue
dude.
Jays.
Awesome name. Blue Jays. I always thought that was really. Yeah, this has turned into a death match quick. Marquee 4v2, taking an individual risk through the smoke. I think that was a little bit unnecessary. Let your teammates search hell. The upper bombs. Maybe circle back hut. Trap them there. Or come late through hell. Let your teammates bait for you. Grizz ready for that. 3v2. Going into the door. It's Molly. Incredibly individual at the moment. They gotta know Chops in lobby. He's the upper anchor, and he's not there. Lower and lobby are his 2 options. Grizz, a little paranoid about hell. Slow to group up with Chop. Chopping down Cryptic. I'd say that was clear cut. But it's going for the safe. I respect the safe decision. You know, you have the money, keep stacking it. You have 6 rounds to play with. You're just guaranteeing, hey, the rest of these rounds, we're going to buy. We don't have to win now. The odds are so in our favor. We will win eventually. The round, it will come. We just wait for our moment. Grizz, not getting the kill on the Great. Junior there. Doesn't matter. Round lost. Skinrave, 12-7 now.
And Junior, not able to run away and hide like the rat that he is, will go down from the explosion of the bomb. Chop able to secure that op for his team.
Is that a dog toy? Medal of Valor? I'm playing with a rubber ducky. My girlfriend and I, we collect them. When we go out, you know, sometimes places will have like 1/4 for a little rubber ducky. Just a little girlfriend activity. You gotta keep her happy. Yeah, I was kind of fidgeting with it. Not a dog toy. Junior, slight aggression, peeking into the door. Fast red smokes. Oh, Woofy, excuse me. Fast red smokes from Skinrave. Break. Laxi, chop down again early in the round. 8-16. That's not confidence inspiring. Junior, no op. Getting down secret quick. CXCI, waiting in the off angle. Cryptic, Junior, will they be ready? They were ready. CXCI is just too good. 2v4. They know where the bomb and one of the remaining players is. One guy alive. They know exactly where he was. This! BDE! Lisha, we love to see that, right?
BDE.
First map from
And that is
Marsborne.
all she wrote for map 1.
You know, I was kind of hoping that this series would be competitive. And Skinrave, they've got 7 rounds. It's more than recent opposition on Marsborne. But the strategy that they came in with was not confidence inspiring. The only really redeeming quality I saw from Skinrave this map is our individuals can capitalize sometimes. You know, Walko, E-Pistol, getting into hell, double kill, keeping the CTs distracted. Those kind of things, those are the only thing that resonated with me, Matt.
No, of the 7 rounds they managed to secure, I think there was maybe 3 rounds that looked good from Skinrave, where they had clear dominance throughout the round, and the round you went, yes, this is in their favor. But of those 7, at least 4 of them were weird, choppy rounds. They continuously came down to like a 1v1 or a 2v2 duel that the last man standing has a handful of health. There was not once a time where I felt like I saw Skinrave maybe once have a dominant round where you went, "Yep, this round is in the book." They executed it perfectly. Their lurker was able to clean up some kills. Their entry guy was able to do the two for one trade, securing ramp push, anything like that. Just it was a lot of kind of winning some advantageous trades or playing really ratty and catching us in weird spots.
Yeah,
And it worked. I just don't know how well that's gonna if you can rely on that for another map.
yeah, you're right. That's just not good Counter Strike. The one round that impressed me was the one round we saw Junior get aggressive outside on CT. He went for the red pick, caught Viz off guard. He was going for the red smokes, trying to split that defense up, cause chaos again. That was a recipe for success for Marsborne. Junior goes in, kills the entry, and it just became so much easier. I wish we could see him be more aggressive.
Agreed. I was ragging on Junior a lot just because I think I expect a lot out of Junior, and Junior is a caliber of player that you need to be aggressive because he is potentially a huge win factor for his team. And I think that that aggression that you're speaking about was just completely missing from the server here. Not ever taking up a lot of space, not ever really pushing up and trying to peek corners. It was a lot of default. What do you do with an op on nuke? You stand outside, you look through smokes, and if you don't see anyone, you just kind of move around. And that was what I felt like I was seeing a lot out of Junior here, instead of trying to push up and take up extra space with that op, secure angles for his team. And like you said, there was a couple situations there where you really would have wanted him to be able to, you know, have some better decision making within game, within server of, okay, I've got the op. I should probably defuse here and let the AK hold.
Yeah, that was a critical mistake. And man, when you're a professional opper, you're practicing with the team every day. You're doing this full time, and when you have the pedigree of Junior, he has set the standard for himself. This is why he has received some critical comments. He is a great player, but can he be a three-dimensional great player? And you get paid to hit those sitters, man. That's exactly what you get paid for. You highlights are rare, crazy round wins are rare. You get a certain level where everyone's so good and they mitigate these kind of things. But when you get the open opportunity to hit a sitter where someone's peeking you without a flash and it's just a strafe, you're supposed to hit those 9 out of 10 times. And he missed those several times in garage.
Yeah, and I mean that's what you're investing that $5,000 into. It is so that we can be 20, 30 seconds into the round, not only get some information, but you can click one time and suddenly we're in an advantageous situation for the rest of the round. But if you spend that $5,000 and you miss that first click where the guy's just peeking you, you just wasted that money. It did nothing for us, and more than likely, it puts them in a like, I noticed Junior is privy to this a lot, is it puts people into a saver mentality, the sunk cost fallacy of, "I've already spent this money into this gun. The risk of me dying here isn't worth me, trying." There's a lot of times where I know a player with an AK, a 1v2, he's trying to retake bomb, he's trying to get that defuse down, he's trying to put on some heroics, but the op player's running away and saving, and Junior opts in for that 9 out of 10 times.
Yeah, we saw him run away and save. Bomb was still ticking down. He had 4 people alive with him, retaking the lower bomb site. It's like he is quick to call that. And you can tell he's the one having the influence over that call. If you're spending $5,000, yes, you need to hit these sitters. Look at Marsborne. Their game plan: fast red smokes, get down lower. C smokes, play a little slower, get down lower. Once that's working for them and Skinrave start to adapt to that, they switch it up. Just put the same pressure outside, pop ramp. The same pressure outside, catch the door timing on when he leaves to go help outside. And you gotta sever one side of the attack, when you're kind of attacking like a parentheses, you're trying to surround the whole map and kind of cut off the sides, surround the middle. You gotta eliminate one enclosing side. And that's what he was responsible for outside. And he did not deliver at all. Made it way harder to play. CXEI, Biz working outside, they were really keen to get down lower. And they had no struggle at all. Made it easy for them to win.
Yeah, I'm expecting a different Skinrave going over here to Dust 2. I think historically, I've seen them really be able to shine on this map. Um, but we'll see if they have it in them today. We'll see how aggressive Junior is with that op. We'll see if he's able to hold double doors successfully against Wolfie.
Yeah, no Dust 2, no crazy rotations, no crazy gaps to be found. A lot of it is first timing control from the tees. And I think that kind of plays into the hands of someone like Junior, who's just going to kind of go to his spot, play his spot, not really move around a lot, and just hit shots. Just hit shots.
Yeah.
You know, if he can get the car when they're coming out short, Marsborne historically very weak short execs. Not a great map for Marsborne. If he can get into that position, he's going to be cutting them down coming out elbow. If he can op mid and get some good timing breaks, he's going to be cutting them down coming out palm.
No, I personally don't consider Dust 2 very strong within our map pool, but it seems that we have been improving rapidly and trying to adapt towards our play, our opponents on this map and get better over time. So we'll see how we fare against Skinrave today.
Yeah, when I had the luxury to be a part of the starting lineup of Marsborne, we were kind of mixed bag of results on Dust 2. Though we did everything we could to get better. We were changing positions, we were trying new strategies, we were mixing a lot of things up. And as time went on, I definitely felt we got a lot better on Dust 2. Two majors ago during the RMR, we had the chance to play Nouns, and like a week before the RMR, we're playing Nouns in a scrim on Dust 2, and they beat us 24-0, Matt. 24-0, and we get into this RMR, and I think we beat them like 13-4 on the map. And
Yeah.
what I'm trying to get at is, you know, when Marsborne struggle, they don't sit down and just accept defeat. They do everything they can to make these maps better, and I really think they have the personnel to thrive on this map. They got aggressive players that want to get in there first time, take the gaps, find the rotator. That's the biggest thing about Dust 2. Where's the opper, and where is that A rotation player playing? Once you can find those two things out, you can make a good informed decision as a IGL.
Yeah, I feel very confident going into this map. Like I said, it's one that historically I would consider weaker within our map pool, but I really don't know as of late that we've struggled nearly as much. I just feel like after the first couple of months in our season, I think it was like around that RMR, you know, things started to it seemed like a lot of our play styles on some of these maps that are weaker kind of are started clicking, at least in how to be adaptable. I will say that's probably my favorite trait about Marsborne, right? Is I'm very critical of a lot of teams, like what we saw yesterday when we were playing, where things aren't working and you do nothing to change it. I would say Marsborne is consistently a team that if things aren't working, I will notice that they do try to change rather drastically. And sometimes that ends up working worse for them. But it's the idea of being adaptable and trying to change your play style up within the moment to overcome an opponent.
Yeah, I gotta put this rubber ducky down. Fidgeting with it too much. It's the high level of preparation. You know, it's the coaching staff. It's the having a dedicated in-game leader now, putting more time into that. It's going in. Hey, these guys like to play one way. Our first style of play is coming in trying to counter their set way to play. And if we go in and it doesn't work, we have other things to fall back on. And that's that three-dimensional play I've kind of tried to drill home. Is we can play one way, but we can move to another. And if we're playing one way and it's going bad, we can switch to another one. If we play one way and it's going really good, and this enemy starts to adapt because, you know, we're kind of doing the same thing, it's working well for us, and they kind of pick up on what's going on, then we're still good enough to switch to another play style, even though it wasn't the main gameplay.
Yeah, to figure it out on the fly and say, okay, like we've got more than one thing in our bag of tricks. And while there's one or two that we really love and excel, we can try and pull out something different to see what happens and maybe throw our opponent off, get them kind of shaken up a little bit, force them to try to make some mistakes that we can try to capitalize on.
Yeah, on Nuke, they're getting down secret every round. Skinrave, they start to play one player down, maybe rotate two players down. Junior, not with much success, is starting Garage, trying to stop it. CXEI, he's the IGL. He's the best player to get this kind of information because he's the one calling the strategies. So once he's getting down, he's seeing all these resources they're putting, numbers, grenades. He's like, okay, I'm going to put the same pressure, get them to rotate, but that means the other side of the map, ramp, is weak. And despite Marky having an amazing start to the game, and he finished great too, it didn't matter because there was no rotation there to help him. He has 3 or 4 absolute shooters coming from Marsborne at him. He's going to get 1, maybe 2 if he's rolled the dice and got lucky. It's just that proactive call. We're going to change the styles. That style requires us to change how we're going to design the round. Instead of having 3 outside going C, we're going 3 ramp because that's the main point of attack. And we're going to execute with good micro, hitting our shots, being close to trade, going together, reading where the defense is. It's just a lot more 3-dimensional. They're playing, dare I say, you know, proud to be an American Marsborne is, but kind of playing outside of their sphere of influence. A little bit of kind of that Euro style. Mixing it up.
I was gonna say, are you saying we're playing a little European tonight?
Look at a little European. You know, I think there's a sleeper agent in the friendly lines. You know, Wolfie, star player, but is he purebred American? Is he old stock Revolutionary War freedom fighter?
There is a small chance that he has been infiltrating and trying to bring ideological socialism to the team.
Listen, my family, I'm old stock American. We're talking Revolutionary War, American Civil War, all these developmental periods. And all of a sudden, I'm not on the team, and he becomes a star player. That's one less hard-driven American on the team. Like, what's going on with that? Wolfie.
It feels a little fishy when you put it that way.
Knife round starting. Should be a set round to side to side here. I believe Dust 2, the pick of Skinrave. That means Marsborne's going to get to choose the side. More than likely going for the CT start, T side. A little shaky in history. New IGL. It's looked a little better. But Ministers of Defense, Marsborne. One of the best CT-sided teams in the entire world. Marsborne versus NRG is cinema. Hey, buddy, if we can get there, that's going to be a banger of a match. I was saying this is the litmus test for where we are, and we're looking really good. But NRG is kind of like, they're on the same level as Marsborne, but imagine you're on the same level and they're just one or 2 steps ahead. That's where NRG is. They are, in terms of ranking in recent times, a little better. You know, they got this hard shooter Sonic now. If Marsborne can beat NRG, then that's really telling of the times.
Yeah, I would love to knock out Skinrave here, move forward, and see where we stack up against NRG, because I don't think we have faced them in months.
Yeah. 2 win conditions for man of the match here on Dust 2. Laxi definitely needs to pick up the performance. Drop the bag last match. And Junior needs to hit the sitters. Dust 2, tons of sitters to go around. Marsborne, Skinrave, 0-0. Going into the lower tons, 4 people, 1 top mid, searching for the information in space. How much can we get for free without announcing, hey, we're here? Wolfie saw the numbers in lower. He's backing up. 2 teammates long. He's going to go to the car area or ramp. He's got this space to play. Mid B smoke coming out, influencing his decision. It's an upper B split. 3 upper, 2 lower. Trying to sever one side of the attack. Viz going aggressive into the upper with the dualies. 3 players from Skinrave just need to swing together. No coordination here. Viz will take advantage. Slaying 2. Laxi getting the last kill in the Viz, but at what cost? No door smoke. 3 CTs to face. Got the bomb. The only thing that's going for him, 1 minute, and the CTs are out of position. They're not going to be able to hear him running down. Chop, being super aware as always. Making sure he can't get up short for free. Amazing dually work. Laxi really controlling him, getting 2 kills in the middle. Lack of coordination from both sides. Starting off this map. Grizz, 1 versus 1 versus Laxi. Sound cue given to him. Skinrave to win this round will have to get their 2nd ace in the series. First on Marky, potentially 2nd ace on Laxi. Grizz catching the timing when the bomb goes down. Laxi peeking the ramp, catches him off guard. And it's really tense. A little bit of whiffs going on. Secondary peek. And he goes down. Grizz, always good for those. Let's go, Grizzy. Woo!
Quite stressful situation, but Grizz does manage to get it done. I guess Laxi heard us in the pregame chat and said we're going to need him to wake up this game because he is here and he is ready.
Matt, I think I saw some new bag technique. Grizz went double down. One on Laxi, one on the bomb. Bag the C4. That's alpha.
Did I think I also saw him jump up on box 360.
Hit a little
And that could
kickflip.
have just been, yeah, that could have just been Grizz doing Grizz things, but I like to believe it was part of the teabag combo.
Looking sexy in that jersey, Grizz. Looking good.
Came here to play.
Oh, he's playing. Looking good, too. Quick long take coming out from Marsborne. No pressure there. 3 towards the A side of the map. Going to rotate one off since there's no pressure. Can afford to leave it just slightly weak. East can't be in the area yet. 2-1-2 setup going on. Strong bomb site defenses for the pops. One mid B to slow down the splitting of the defense. Forced buy from Skinrave. Scout on Junior. UMP on Walko on the T side. Kind of a weird buy. All the map control going in the favor of the T's in the first 25 seconds of the round. Pretty normal. But Marsborne, lots of utility to go around. 3 smokes, 1 Molotov. Can slow them down, get the rotations to where they need to be.
See if Viz sees this guy as he peeks through. He will get the information he knows, but what can he do with it?
Walko taking the risk, walking out mid after the initial contact. It's a lot of information. Skinrave, very low utility, poor weaponry. The short exec is not in their favor. Walko, this is everything. This duel is everything. He cannot die here if they want to stand a chance. Down to 1 HP. Viz, not being too greedy with the engagement. Taking his damage, backing up. That's good. Naturally pushing them into the cat exec. Again, no utility. Poor weaponry. This is exactly what Marsborne wants. 2 people defending. 1 anchoring down long. Headshot to go in favor of Marsborne. Woofy peeking off the back of his. Not getting anything. A little bit of opera syndrome there. The rifle looking a little weak. But it is the FAMAS. I'll give the star player a little bit of a break. 3v2. Grizz. Hyper aware. Cuts down the lurk. This is going to take a miracle from Skinrave. And that's a good start. Laxi finally getting some kills this map. Leaving his scouter into a clutch. Junior cannot deliver. A little bit of frustration and a sigh coming from Junior. 2-0. Marsborne.
Laxi sitting on an incredible 250 ADR.
Yeah. 1 win condition coming alive. Junior. Not really slaying like he usually does. Key to the first map, maybe?
For Skinraves, I hope that is not the case.
Another force buy
As
coming
a
in.
Marsborne fan, I hope so.
Me as well, Matt. Well, another force buy coming in from Skinrave. They did kill 3 CTs and got a bomb plant. The money's a little weak. Basically, they're banking off the fact that, hey, Marsborne's money's not looking good. If we can win this round, basically it's a 1-for-2 package. Marsborne be kind of forced into a weaker buy or maybe even a save, depending on what they want to go for. 4 players into the upper B. Cryptic lurking down mid off the mid nades. This is incredibly common strat from Skinrave. Cryptic loves to do this all the time. They were trying to go for a B split where the split from mid, it's not necessarily trying to get to B, it's trying to cut the rotation. 4 guys going out B causes a desperate rotation from A, and that kind of gives Cryptic a kill. At least an opportunity for one. Gets shut down from the stuffed troll at B. Stuffing them on short. If they're not long and they're not short and these nades are coming out B, where are the T's going? Probably B. Shutting it down. Chop! Gotta hit the shots! Whoa! CXCI peeking off his contact. 3 sprayed down. Big laugh. Finishing it with a headshot on Markey.
Yeah, fortunately, Danny there, able to clean up from Chop. Chop missing the first of those couple shots, managed to switch over to the Deagle and hit 1 before going down, but thankfully Danny just able to mow down the rest of the T's.
Yeah. Great round from Marsborne. 3-0 start is ideal. A little sloppy from Chop. I hold him to a bit of a higher standard than that. You got to hit them shots quick, bub. When you're playing good players, you can't afford to miss like that. CXCI bails you out, though. That's what having good teammates is about. Oh, a little bit of a death match amid Laxi. 2 insta deagles. 7-3 start. It's going to be really hard to claw this back, though. Look at this control. Look at these fights. Fighting together. Flashbang comes out. A lot of confidence from Marsborne. Let's abandon the positions. We saw both of them in mid. We know the bomb's in the area. We slayed them top mid. Let's fight together. 3 M4s with armor versus 2 Deags, no armor. A little bit of half armor. Buying down quite a bit. Skinrave. 3-round loss bonus. CXCI Chop. Kind of just saying, hey, we have the time. Let's go check B. If we want to stack towards A, this is an informed decision. They're not B. We can play with full confidence. Chop, peeking into T-spawn. Secured that info now. Here comes the rotations back to Grizz. Grizz just has to live. That is an unnecessary peek. Grizz, 2v2 now. Miss smoke. CXCI is going to hit that. 1v2. Splitting it up here.
Laxi down on low, 27 HP and a dream. Can he secure this with the Deagle? 2 kills in front of him in the round.
Oh, this is a sketchy position. Another D clutch, insane shot. Chop. Not gonna let that timing pass. Hits the trade. Yeah, if I'm Lucid, the coach of Marsborne, I'm watching this round back with Grizz and I'm going, Grizz, what are you doing? You know, your teammates cleared mid. They peeked T-spawn at B. Matt, if they're not B and they're not mid, where are they?
Yeah, you know they're coming. You know you don't have to peek them. You know at least Laxi's got a deagle. You can assume the other guy does as well. So there's no reason to take that distance fight. Make them get up close and in your face and get uncomfortable. Spray him down.
Yeah, CXI cleared the B tons coming back. He's heading towards spawn. You can just fully tuck and let them have to walk across dry. Take the fight versus CXI and you peek off that contact. They will not be ready for you. That's all right though. 4-0 win. Well-rounded squad, winning rounds even with big mistakes. Quick down mid Laxi, first timing, getting the entry. He has definitely turned it up a notch in the last map. 1 win condition alive, Junior 0-4.
Like I said, I think Laxi heard a bit of our pregame. It was like, oh really? Oh really?
Oh, Viz. This is that Cryptic lurk I'm talking about. Getting down mid on the first timing. Laxi got the kill, but gave the space to Cryptic. Running out mid B. No smoke. Knows the last B player's close stuns. This is almost impossible for CXCI. Surrounded on all sides. Total war at the B bomb site. Cryptic's through window. Knows he's crouched down car. Hits the shot. He had his chance, CXCI. Cryptic, you could tell he's feeling a bit of that swagger. Getting down mid. Getting the entries, cleaning house, and going for more kills out window after the round is secured. Junior
Finally able to his shot.
Yeah, you can see that lurky style of op. Skinrave, incredibly obvious with typically what they want to do from my experience playing with them. They want to get this guy down mid, like we've seen Cryptic, Laxi, get that spearhead in there, make it uncomfortable in the first timing. And then Junior does this really weird thing where he'll take the cat control solo as the op, which that part's not incredibly weird, but he'll just continue to lurk with that op. Walking up elbow, shooting people in the back. That's something you see a rifler usually do. Sketchy buy from Marsborne. FAMAS's pistols. Very low utility. Almost begging for Skinrave to come on the first time and give them the aim duels. As this round boils down, Marsborne losing their win percentage bit by bit. This pressure is going to come in. They're going to use that utility. That's less they have to defend the exec with. Really defaulty round. Junior holding the mid rotation. 2 guys solid on the sides. 2 guys taking cat. You know, this is the Dust 2 we all know and love. Slowing it down. Trying to get them to use their resources. 1 smoke comes out at B. They have only 1 smoke at the A bomb site. Woofy setting up the tree flash. This flash is cool because when the T's come out bridge, they're looking towards car, and you can't see this flash flying through the leaves. It's almost impossible to dodge. Not the best play all the time because typically one is responsible for holding goose, cleaning up that guy that's going to peek on the late timing. One of the T's are. But Skinrave, they got a little itch. They're not feeling like the cat exec is the move. Or weaponry at the B bomb site. Playing close. This is their best chance. Cryptic alone. 1-for-1 trade. Immediate trade from Laxi. B bomb site is wide open. Laxi's on fire. Junior putting the post plant, dropping the bomb, controlling the space. This might be a Marsborne save, Matt.
It might be. Try to keep that hero AK on Viz. Pass it off to maybe Grizz next round or Chop.
Oh, he knows it. Grizz got the AK.
He saw him and he forgot him.
I can't believe he let Grizz get away with that AK. He just looks, you know, you could Body language is a thing in Counter-Strike, especially when you're watching. You can tell players are peeking, holding angles. You know how much swagger they have, how much confidence they have in themselves. And you can see their Junior knows he's close, has him dead to rights, lets Grizz get away, changing the mouse for the AK, and we're dying exiting bomb site. We need this money, guys. Those are big kills for Marsborne.
Yeah, it definitely helps to put some damage into the economy of Skinrave after the back-to-back wins, 2 rounds there. But, you know, it seems like Skinrave's starting to wake up a little bit, but I don't know. It just feels like Laxey's starting to wake up a little bit. I don't know if the rest of the team is even still on the server.
Yeah, it's that individuality, right? All these teams, Marsborne been playing recently, the strategy is not up to par, but the individuals, that's just one saving grace. Ooh, 2 quick entries. Didn't get to really see what happened. Big stretch from...
No, an unfortunate situation here. Going to be starting the round essentially at a 2.5 to 5 situation here. Just Viz, Wolfie, and Chop left alive. Looks like Skinrave will be making the exec over onto B site, which at the moment they have entirely free, but they're just not deciding to go ahead and pull the trigger on.
Look how paranoid Chop is of this Thorn down mid. This is classic Skinrave. 1 guy down mid, 4 going out B. Bomb site's going to be clear. Laxey, dude, does not need to hit the lurk here. Does get the kill in the Chop. A little bit unnecessary. I didn't feel as if that needed to happen. Doesn't matter, though. Non-factor. 4v2, B bomb site. We all know this is impossible.
No, Wolfie and Viz will go ahead and take up a position so they can just save, secure, make sure they've got AKs to go into the next round.
I will say, Matt, this is the first time in our caster duo career that we've seen Marsborne look slightly out of their element. Just 2. Not really ready for this pace down mid.
No, hoping to see a level of adaptability we were speaking about earlier come out of the boys here where they start to shake it up a little bit. What are we going to do? Because we had taken the first 4 rounds, gotten up 4-0, looking great, and now
Marsborne
4
timeout.
threes.
If you're lucid, what are you saying to the boys right now?
Guys, what the fuck?
I couldn't have said it better myself, Matt. Couldn't have said it better myself. What the fuck are we doing?
Yeah, I feel like that is a direct quote from Hunter.
Yeah, that's straight out of the Hunter dictionary there. If I'm lucid, Mr. Hunter, if I'm lucid, I'm saying, what the fuck, guys? What are we doing? This is what's happening. We got first timing down mid, but the round always slows down after that. That's okay. We're getting the long control. We got the 2 inside B. Marsborne, just 2 may be a bit of a struggle. But that B bomb site defense with Chop there, one of the best in the region, if not the best in the region. I'm saying, hey, let's lean on our guys at B. Let's defend this mid B a little better. Let's get that opper when we can get it towards the mid. Let's start getting some breaks on mid. Slow them down, not let them get into position. Get some kill opportunities. If they're not going to be popping long and they're not going for the short execs, let's worry about mid more. Use the utility to slow them down short and put the killers, the shooters, in mid. And, you know, give these players opportunities to shine. You know, these wide receivers in the NFL, they're divas. They always want the fucking ball. Give Wolfie the ball. Toss the rock to the boy. Let him work.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to want to see Wolfie start to wake up from his eternal slumber out of hibernation here and go on the prowl. See some aggression out of him.
Quick B pop from Skinrave. Typical of the boys. We got a stack here. Quick AK pickup from Grizz. Wolfie tuck car. This is the Joker. They're hyper aware. He does get 1. That's all right. PV2. We're ecoing. We got some kills. We kept the money honest. Junior, a little paranoid to plant. Quick flank from CXCI. Does not get a thing. Marky. Kingpin from Tijuana.
Junior with his first op shot hit of the night, and it could not have been an easier one.
Another Marsborne timeout. 9 rounds into the game. 2 or 3 timeouts used. Yeah. There's a lot of talking going on in the Marsborne. I know it. Coach is active. CXEI trying to impose some sort of solution onto his team. Do we get an op out from Wolfie? He has $7,000. I am predicting, Matt, we're going to be seeing a mid start from Wolfie. Stop Laxi. Get him out of close mid. He is farming there, 14 for 7. He is the only reason Skinrave have this score line tied up. We can stop him and make the round slower and awkward. Make Skinrave think. Take them out of their element. I think that's a great solution. Let's see what he does. 6 seconds until freeze time ends. Laxi, best spawn for long. He's looking towards long. My bet, Laxi's taking a peek. Wolfie, player number 2 on the radar, starting mid. That's what we love to see.
So if we know one thing about Skinrave, it's that they're not the best at thinking. So if we force them to have to think, it's all over.
Exactly. Got 2 players at B, solidifying B. We have long for free. Grizz doing an excellent job. You know, he's taking long by himself. That's incredible efficiency. High value. We see it now. Skinrave, 25 seconds into the round. 30 seconds into the round. They're just now getting down to bottom mid. In previous rounds, they'd have this control immediately. They are slowed down. They don't know. Hey, the Opera started mid, but he could be B or A. More than likely A, but not helping the guy long. Too far.
A lot more patience coming out of Skinrave this round.
Yeah, and if you're Marsborne, that's kind of a good thing. Take them out of their element. The first timing, the second timing. Force them into the third timing, where we have our elite Opera posted up, controlling space deep from elbow, and tons of smokes left on the map. If the Opera can control the space without using smokes, then we have them to defend the bomb site. 2 smokes towards the A side of the map. Let's see here. Wolfie, re-peeking into Junior. We got an Optal. Op 1v1, Matt.
God, you love to see it.
Junior pulling out his... This is incredibly tense. Nice, Wolfie. There we go. 5v4. 25 seconds left. Stuff short. Funnels them to mid. Off the back of the smoke. Skinrave go out mid. Right back into Wolfie's off. His kill long. Should be a non-factor. 15 seconds. Wolfie in the Molotov. Shut out of the A bomb site. Bomb coming up short. 3v3. Closer round than I anticipated.
No, and Walco and Markey gonna be on them here. Consider Junior counted out of the round.
Good post plant. Skinrave. 2v1. Creeped out to the elbow. Insane timing. This is the clutch god of Marsborne. Walking up, spots the guy corner. Does get the guy's ramp from the HE. Trying to divide the fights. Getting up long. Walko just hiding, playing the bomb. This is impossible to win.
Yeah, not enough time here to do anything with it. Hopefully try to save that M4. Maybe get an exit frag, which he will do both of those things.
As I predicted, Matt, we got a mid start from Wolfie. Slowed them down early. Laxi was unable to get into the lurk position on the first timing. Wolfie, notice his mid's clear. I'm just going to rotate to A. I'm going to play my standard position, play the round out. That's what I want. We want Skinrave to play slower. Skinrave, get to short. 40 seconds left. Wolfie ops down 1 and smokes. Drops spawn, kills the mid lurker coming out. Now, the thought process is I killed one and I smoked them. That kind of acts as a funnel. I'm funneling them into mid because I've denied them short. So he drops down quick, boom, catches the timing on the lurker, trying to get his space for his teammates to come back. Excellent round from Wolfie. This doesn't end the best. Grizz, isolated long, losing his one-on-one duel. That is one of the worst things that can happen in that situation. You're feeling in that moment. They got 20 seconds. We have a 4v3. We've kind of won this round. Stop the bomb plant with utility. Even if we don't, we kind of retake together. We got 1 long, 3 spearheading from spawn. But when you cut that off, you know, Skinrave coming out, getting that lurk kill on Grizz, you don't have to worry about multiple sides. They're kind of all coming in from spawn. Let you kind of focus on that one area. So it was a good late round from Skinrave. But man, Marsborne won most of that round. The first minute and 30 seconds, 20 seconds really.
Yeah, like you said, it all came down to that last little bit there. Kind of crumbled at the very, very finish line, especially with Grizz not able to, unfortunately, secure A long and make sure we didn't have to broach that angle. But we'll see if we can clean it around here. Danny, Chixie able to get 1 traded out by Laxi.
Yeah, a little bit of desperation. Bad buy, just kind of make some individual plays. Hey, that's working out better for him this round. Wolfie, tense moment. Chopped down by Junior. Junior hit a shot. Can't believe it. Chop. Anchoring the car. It's all up to him. Rotation coming in. Skinrave incredibly slow. Smoked outdoor to isolate. 1 for 1. 2v2. Quick flank from Viz. Perfect weapon for this engagement. Ooh, Marky.
The last person, I hope.
Ooh.
Thank God.
Good coordination. That was everything. Grizz getting the last kill with 4 HP. Nice.
Very stressful situation there, but manages to get it done.
Yeah, Grizz, a little bit of sigh of relief, adjusting the hair. Beautiful haircut, by the way, Bobby. 5 to 5.
We love a man that can get the kills and look great doing it.
Yeah, that's typically Wolfie for Marsborne. 5 and 7. Not going for that mid start, but influencing the mid. Starting off short, going for a quick peek. Long pop. Grizz hasn't seen this in several rounds.
Grizz able to secure the kill there on Laxi, shutting down Skinrave. From here, without Laxi alive, they have zero clue what to do.
Look at this
They
proactive
start
play.
to scramble around on the map and try to find somewhere they can hold safe.
This is insanely proactive play. The mid B player, CXEI, walking into mid once they realize the main hit toward long. A little bit of a gap.
Wolfie with a quick dink down on Cryptic. And from here, I imagine we're going to see Skinrave just start to crumble the rest of the round. Not really sure what to do. They'll manage to take out Chop on B site, but just Walco and Marky left alive. They will go ahead and have their way with B, hopefully try to get a plant down for the economy. But I'll be honest, I'm not sure if that's happening.
They'll get this bomb down. The round win will not happen. 4v2, CXEI is quick on the flank. Molly's out the bomb site. Car guy goes down.
Coming out all at once.
Elite.
Getting the job done. Marsborne will go ahead and get this defuse, bringing the round 6-5.
Elite retake.
Going into the next round.
Matt, that's 2 rounds in a row.
Closer.
2 rounds in a row, Matt.
But I think this is a lot more of what we were expecting to see on the first map against Skinrave. A back and forth duel.
Matt, 2 rounds in a row. Marsborne stopped the first timing play. And Skinrave kind of crumbled.
Yep. It's all in the back of Laxi, and if they lose that, they don't quite know what to do.
Yep. It's one plan. That one plan doesn't work. It's chaos from there. Scrambling to figure it out. Junior going for the mid pick. This is essential. Absolutely nothing. Same setup from Marsborne. Same round start. Wolfie going for the same pick. CXEI walking in. This setup coined Valley Girl and Marsborne. Getting that rifler
like that
into the
name.
valley. Yeah.
Valley Girl.
Yeah. It's good. It's good. Skinrave getting this long control, playing right into Marsborne hand. Basically, they put the pressure long, make the CTs worry about it. Marsborne not worried about it. They know the flow of this round. Long pressure. If they're not going to commit long, they have to go somewhere else. Let's play in mid. When they come back, try to do that secondary layer of pressure in the round. We're going to be there. And off angles. Valley. Peeking off short, deep. 1 minute left in the round. Pretty uncommon. Let's leave Chop towards solo B. We're going to play it to chop them down mid. If they go towards the B, the rotation is very quick. Wolfie could jump off, throw flashes for Chop. CXEI through the lower tons flank. The possibilities are endless. Chop, well-timed smoke to B. Kind of funneling back at this Valley Girl setup. CXEI, this angle is a big off angle. Really hard for the Tees to check. He got impatient, kills him with his grenade out. That is unbelievable. Bit of a miss from Wolfie. 4v3, this is really tense. Junior out long with the op. Grizz getting funneled back into this mid defense. Kind of worked out for Marsborne. Skinrave played right into their hands. 4v2, Junior's all the way up long. Bomb is down in mid. Marky's alone. There's 3 CTs. I don't see this round going anywhere.
You're going to have to see some kind of miracles on ice happen here. Wolfie gets that crucial kill down on Walco. And from here, Viz cleans up Marky. All left alive is Junior. And not for long, Wolfie will op shot him. Duel of the oppers, we know who's better.
This is one of the worst series I've ever seen from Junior. Nuke, Dust 2, I feel like this is where he does his best work, and this is an example of his worst work.
No, I mean, I said it before we started this map, that this map, I think, was going to come down to seeing Junior really step up and seeing him be able to hold double doors. I mean, a lot of Dust 2 especially, you really look to your op to handle a lot of the early engagements to make the rounds go the complete different direction.
CXCI, his prize picks hit more than 28.5 kills. Let's go. Just in the first half.
Who would have picked under?
No clue. People who do not know ball, Matt.
Yeah, 28. That's nothing. That's light work warm up for Danny.
Jop, typically the lurker, first into the bomb site here, walking across, going for the stealth. Get as much space as possible without announcing ourselves. Chops essentially here, gets the one tap on the Walko. Laxi retaliating quick. 2 kills. Cryptic, fast rotation, helping his boy out. 3 headshots from Laxi on the dualies.
What the hell is up with Laxi and those dualies?
I don't know.
I've never.
He had our stream open or something, Matt. He is just a completely different player. He was a shell of himself last map.
No, he heard that we needed him to wake up, and suddenly he's not missing dualies.
We need him to turn down. It's a Marsborne win. Ve Victus.
Yeah. Laxi, go home.
Looking really confident on that cam. 2-1-2 start from Skinrave. Saw something similar to Marsborne. It's just a strong setup. You account for everything. Grizz, quick up the short. No break on mid. Can you be ready for this? There's only 1 T, though. Setting up for the B-pop. Grizz trying to be a bit of a distraction. A thorn in the side. Accompanied by CXCI. Going to set up a fake here. Exchanging the nades. Skinrave incredibly ready for Grizz to cause these problems. Marsborne looking a little uncertain. Traveling back and forth between lower and upper tons. Grizz coming off his entry spot. Marsborne, they're making a call right now, and not all the players are understanding what's happening. Exactly the opposite of what you need in this kind of round. Low resources, we need everyone to be shooting and funneling 100%.
60i will manage to take down Junior there on A site, which is going to be pretty huge.
Beating the rotator, Matt. One of the biggest win conditions of Dust 2. You killed the rotator in spawn, you get stuffed out of B, you know mid's a little weak. Let's go back into the area we know we have. CXCI going for that long flank. Basically, they're going to try to send 3 guys to overwhelm Cryptic here, while Laxi is going to have to deal with this late lurk from CXCI. CXCI's goal is to come while Laxi is not looking. Can he catch the timing on which Laxi is helping the bomb site?
I believe.
18 and 11. Anything's possible with this guy. Going to game helper. 2 guys fighting the site. Calling Laxi's fighting elbow. Laxi getting the last kill. Chopped down. Last minute. Bit of a non-factor kill from CXCI. Long range kill. 20 seconds. He's not going to be able to win this. CT's all ready for it. It would have taken a miracle. 7-7. This is a more entertaining game. Closer series.
Oh, definitely. We're seeing a different side of Skinrave here after that first map.
Yeah, you know, a little slow start to the season for them. I don't think they've been as active as Marsborne in the tournaments. Maybe it was fitting. They just kind of get owned on the first map. Team captain, 17 and 11. Falling behind him, Viz, 10 and 10. That's the great thing about Viz. You know, I played so little time with him. I spent years playing against him. And something I can say about Viz is he's not really a star player. He's one of those players where you just don't want him to be the best player. You need him being around solid players, playing in his role, and just kind of doing the things he does right so the other players don't have to worry about them. Very essential teammate to have. Those kind of teammates are rare in North America. Walking out short, just looking for a little gimmick kill and nothing really coming to him. This is going to be 8-7, Matt.
Is that how you're feeling?
This is going to be an 8-7.
Locking that prediction in.
Yeah. A little bit of a redemption kill. There's the 8. But yeah, my little time with Viz, thoroughly enjoyed it. I wish it could have been longer, but competing versus him for years, I have lots of respect for the guy. 8-7. Grizz, 7 and 10. He does play a little bit of the bitch positions on this map. He is the long anchor on the CT, and from what I can remember, the long lurker on the T side. Not as much activity from him. Would be electric if we could see our support player ignite that flame. Going for a bit of a pick. Grizz causing some uncomfort here at the long. Keeping 3 CTs here for quite a bit of time. That opens up the mid. Marsborne read it. 2 people fighting. 1 person flashing. Has to be 3A. Let's get up short, quick. 25 seconds into the round. Short control being established. The rotator, Cryptic, going down in the spawn. Mid B smoke. Pulling his attention. Molly on short. Smoke on mid. It's really hard to predict where they're going. Walko, the rifler. Playing towards site alone. Junior starting towards B with the op. Junior on the radar, deep posted into B. No reaction from Skinrave though. Cryptic, isolated fight, wins it. If I'm Skinrave, this is obviously short. Skinrave need to start moving their defense. Cryptic's or Junior's posted deep into tons. Marky, get over to A. Marsborne, this is perfect for you. Get out short. Rotator, out of position. You don't know the opposite B. You're about to find out he's not here though. Getting into the bomb site. Walko falling back, staying alive. 4 and 12. Feels like we can always rely on one of Skinrave to really drop the ball. In a pretty advantageous position, though. It could go either way. Probably 60-40 for Skinrave. 5v4. Here's that late long lurk I'm talking about. Chops in the position to do it this time. Elite level lurker.
This should not have gotten to this situation.
Yeah. You're Marsborne, you're loving this. That bomb's ticking down. It's the 6-man in the server. Grizz, first contact from elbow, goes down. Viz, clearing out short. Going to turn around the fight. Woofy, posted up. Here's that late lurk from Chop. Bomb's not playing it for him. Can he stop it? Woofy, chopping him down. One by one. Elbow, Walko. Last second defuse. Wow. I can't believe Marsborne, 5v4, only loses 1 person, kills the whole other team, but still loses the round.
No, but you know, a lot closer than it should have been.
Yeah.
Skinrave early on, that seemed definitely in their wheelhouse that was done deal for them.
Yeah, Marsborne got everything they wanted. The only thing that could have gone better, Chop activating a bit faster on that long lurk, though it's really hard to gauge. You really want to catch these people when they're got their backs to you. You can really multi, and he was just seconds late. Couldn't kill the guys coming up the ramp. That would have been everything. Woofy, great turret opping on short. Hit all of his shots. 12 and 10 now. Walko, 4 and 13. Not looking like the Walko that stood in for Marsborne. What happened?
Definitely not the same. And Chop now hitting his PrizePicks more than 28 kills. Another number that just seems completely nonsensical to me.
Free money. Love it.
They're still rating Chop based on 2023. Wolfie with an early pick onto Cryptic, takes him off the server, removes him from the equation.
Skinrave has been deciphered in this round. 5v3, quick mid B split. Marsborne sticking to that game plan, not sold that they need to switch up the style. 3 fast coming from mid. Marky's alone. Excellent bomb side anchor. 1 kill, 2 kills. Wow, insane performance from him. Not enough. This is going to be a save. Junior's alive. It's B bomb site dust 2 we're talking about. That op's coming into the next round.
No, but see, this is what I was saying. If this was Laxi wouldn't save. If he was alone, he'd go in there, he'd try to win this round. But because he's got Junior with him, Junior goes, I really want to save my op for the next round.
Yeah. I mean, as you're saying, Matt, look at Laxi, player number 1 on the radar. NT spawn as a CT. This is an unwinnable round. He's got $0 in the bank, but hey, he believes in himself. He has confidence. He's going to try to chop some down. Oh my goodness. Chop down more T's. Make the money in a more desperate situation. Good call from Marsborne. Yeah. 3 exiting from spawn. Junior not able to hit.
9-8 now. Very close game. Back and forth this has been. Much closer than what we were seeing on that first map, which ended 13-7.
You know, Matt, these closer games, they're a lot more fun to cast. I'm up standing out of my chair, pacing around. Loving it. Really getting into it. You know, as a player for 10 years, I never thought I could feel the energy from spectator, but wow. This is a great feeling.
This gets me. Whatever you kids like to say nowadays, this does it for me.
Oh, man. not sure what the kids these days would call it. Another full buy coming in. Marsborne, Skinrave. Half buy, sketchy. Good flashbang, chop. Caught out of position. They're going in for a B-pop, committing. CXEI calling the troops back. Hey, we got intrigue. They put a smoke down. Let's go back. They got numbers towards B. Let's explore mid. Mid's got to be a little weak. Laxi, star player for Skinrave, on short. Marsborne defaulting into lower. This is going to be an engagement. Will the auto director catch it? No, we're going to spectate the upper B player. Laxi, man, he's come alive. It's crazy to see how these players from map to map can just either win the game or be the reason we're losing. Walko, 4-14. You got that kind of scoreline, you see a 1-round advantage. You're pretty proud of your boys. Brown slowing down, 5v3. Whoa, CXEI found a way up long. I didn't even see that with X-Ray. That's gonna be pivotal with the problem, Matt. The bomb is split from the bomb site. Woofy's alone, lower. Cryptic's top mid. No way. Cryptic's found here. Green box. This spot will not be deciphered. Woofy climbing up, shot in the back. Viz, it's all up to you. You got 2 CTs. Bomb recovery. Can you make it happen? Junior, behind the smoke. I don't think he'll have to save this round.
Cryptic up with the radius angle. I don't know how you would know to clear there. Minute and a half into the round.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of seeing, compared to last map where we saw 2 different styles of terrorist play, there's actually very similar style of terrorist play on this map. And something I did not expect is CXEI, he's a really aggressive player. He's thrust into the IGL role in this team, but he's actually playing as the long lurker a lot in these rounds. He's setting the boys up to play these mid rounds, kind of coordinate what's going on where the pack is, and he is just alone, working it. Here he goes again, towards long. 4-1 split, full buy, again from Marsborne. CXEI missed the smoke mid, still trying to find his way down mid. 4 terrorists stacked up towards B. Good rotation from Walko. He may have 4 kills, but he's still locked in. Cryptic. Solo responsible for short. CXEI found the timing out mid. Missed smoke, no problem. Cryptic coming back in. 1v1 of the IGL. CXEI wins that every time. Crisp, clean headshot. Terrace, knowing you killed the A player, the CTs at A cannot get to the CTs at B. CXEI's position is essential to a Marsborne round win here. Marky not catching him. CTs kind of seem aware of CXEI position.
Doesn't matter. He will get it done. Take out 2 like it's nothing.
Wow. CXEI turning a new leaf. Not running his head into a brick wall like an intro fragger should. Rather, playing it slow. Really outplaying the CTs. He's won this round, Marsborne. Marsborne sent 4 people upper B, and they had to do absolutely nothing besides die and play off their lurker. And look where it got him. That's that similar style of play I just mentioned, Matt. Getting the 4 people into upper B, getting that lurker down mid, and severing the defense right in half down the middle.
No, and I like this play here out of Junior. Get the 1 kill, run and hide once again. Argue with Laxi the whole time that, no, we should be hiding. It is the right call. Meanwhile, Marsborne will go on the prowl. They're not scared.
I bet Laxi's chomping at the bit for some aim duels.
He wants to fight.
Gonna get it. Right here. Hard for Viz to be ready there. That's all right. 10-9. CT's money. This, Matt, right here, most important round of the game. CTs are going to buy in, but it's not going to be the best buy. And if they lose, it's a full eco. Which is going to be 2 rounds for Marsborne. Could put him at 11-10. But if Skinrave win here, Marsborne got a little bit of money to buy next. So either path traveled for Skinrave, it's a turbulent path.
I love these these like determining rounds. Wolfie with a beautiful entry over on Walko.
4-16. Tough. Quick up the short here. Bit of a pace change. Make the CTs uncomfortable. We got 4 people in short. 2 people defending the A bomb site. Junior, for the first time all game, in position to capitalize off a terrorist hit. Ops the guy down short. Cryptic taking care of that B. Lurk. 3v3. Lots of low number mid-round situations in this series. I think Marsborne's won most of them. Skinrave, a little bit of light on this map, though. Grizz, 7-13, no utility on the short. He's lurking in the area. Woofy's holding the flank. They want to end short here. They want the CTs to outplay themselves. Let the time tick down and let the counter terrorists make the mistake. Never interrupt your enemy while they're making a mistake. This A bomb site in a few seconds is going to be wide open. But if they take too long, there's no telling what could happen. Junior getting a little curious in mid. Not going to really find much. This is a mid-round aggression from Junior that is uncharacteristic. Kind of what we wanted to see out of him. But here comes Wolfie. Drop down mid. Smoke mid B. Regrouping upper B. Bit of a distraction. Oh, cannot be missing that. It's going to leave it up to Cryptic. Cryptic playing back plat. He's going to get that early alert system. But electing to hide. He's going to shoot them after Junior takes the contact. First kill for Cryptic. Junior, activate now. They know 2 CTs at the B bomb site. Viz, trying to get aggressive. Not isolating him. Woofy, 1 HP. No bomb, 20 seconds. You need to save this op. You are
really
aware
to
of
have this going to the next round.
Yeah. He knows last 2 CTs are in the B bomb site. He's kind of boxing them in, trying to hurt the money. Wolfie, smart player, knows the money's weak for the CTs. 5, 4, 3. This round will end 11-9 for Skinrave. That was the most important round of the game.
No, this ensures that they will have the funding to actually make this a legitimate fight going forward.
Medal of Valor. Man of the match has a career in casting, I believe. Well, this is like my second or third time doing it. I've always done it with Mr. Cashmere, and he makes it easy for me. If you think I have talent in this, man, make sure you add us on Twitter or just DM the account and say, hey, man of the match is killing it. He's doing a great job. You know, that makes me look good, and it's confidence inspiring, bro. And I appreciate it. I'm having a blast. I'm up out of my chair. Kind of walking around. Really getting into it.
We're going to have you casting a major before long.
That would be awesome. You know, it took me 10 years, and I still never made it to the major as a player. But if I can make it as a caster, I'd take that compromise.
That's fair.
Was close many a times, Mr. Cashmere. Times.
Oh, my friend, it is still in the stars. The story has not been written.
Yep. Written in hieroglyphics on the walls of Dust Tomb. Man of the match. Destined for the major. Hey, maybe you too. You know, Matt, if we were on the desk at the major, that'd be one of the best moments of my life.
I'd be popping off, baby. I'd be doing backflips and keg stands.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're hard-pressed to see me doing gymnastics on cam. I think my big bearded self, it's meant for the microphone. Hey, been losing some weight. I'm like 15 pounds, 20 pounds down. I'm feeling good.
Let's go.
I'm happy with it. Mid-fight from the CTs. 4 players in total giving up the A bomb site, clearing out mid. You see 1 lurker in mid and you hear all this noise long A. It's incredibly obvious where Marsborne are going. 3 people on the ramp slowed down by a Molotov. The CTs getting to the A bomb site. T's really slow to get the bomb down. Lots of Molotovs coming in. This is what you want. You slow down the plant, so when the bomb ticks down, you're already in position to retake. Compared to if the bomb goes down and you still have to get into positions, it's time wasted. 4v5, but hey, this bomb's going to tick down, so really it's 5v5. That bomb timer, the 5th player, live now. Cryptic, you got to time this really well. Bomb's planted for Woofy. Marky to trade. This is the fight of the round. If this does not go for Skinrave, they will lose. Woofy misses the shot. Uncharacteristic. 3 players alive left for Marsborne. All out of position. No place to hide. And Cryptic gets them all. Last one, Goose. 12-9. Woofy had to hit that shot, Matt.
Unfortunate way to crumble and lose the round. As you said, Wolfie mixed that first one onto Cryptic, which allows Cryptic to just come in, and I believe Chop was the second to fall. No defense between him, and then from there, Skinrave can just funnel out.
Wow. That was an electric round. You know, when you're a player, it's very nerve-wracking and, you know, adrenaline-inducing. But when you're a caster and you have all the X-ray and you know these players have to do X, Y, and Z, and it's an intense moment when that, you know, Cryptic's about to peak. We can see the X-ray. If he's posted, he's ready for it. It doesn't go his way. It's exciting. You know, I hate to see my boys lose a round, potentially lose this map and go into the third, but man, I'm loving it.
Yeah, I'm glad that Skinrave did show up to fight today. I'm glad that they came and they at least put on their big boy pants and their shooting shoes, and they came here to try to do what they can.
No, we were talking about Cameron last night with his poor performance, how he was just getting ready for a night out, about to go to the club. Maybe he had to cook himself a meal. He needed the match to end early. To me, it looks like Skinrave, they had a late night at the club and they came back and they're vibing on Dust 2.
Oh, they're having a good time. Very much, we saw a lot of adjustment between map 1 and map 2 out of Skinrave, and I think that adjustments really allowed them to actually take this one to the distance and potentially push us to a map 3.
Yeah. One of two man of the match win conditions came alive. Laxi 21-15, Cryptic 22-14. That's huge if your IGL is able to have that kind of impact. Junior still a little slow in the server, 9-11. But hey, with your new pickup Marky, an elite North American rifle with a very long tenure, coming in playing 18-13, that's what you need. If your star player can have a stinker and you're still winning 12-9, you got a lot of depth in the team.
Yeah, I would say overall very promising for the future of this Skinrave squadron. I know they've done a lot of roster changes in their time together as a team, and seemingly now, hopefully, they can stay stagnant and see what this team can put together because they look good. I gotta say.
Look good. Not that hard to look good on Dust 2, though. Nuke. Way more coordination required across the board. That was a big stinker. So, Inferno. Coming up. Skinrave can close. Kind of similar to Dust 2, Marsborne. It is their favorite map to pick, but with this roster change, that Inferno has just looked slightly weaker. Not weak enough to be egregiously concerned, though. Should be a banger of a third map.
It's going to be on Marsborne to get 3 here to send us to overtime. It's stave off that third map from occurring.
Hit coming in from Junior. Bad flashbang from the T's. 5v4, early start. Not good, Matt. Not good. Quick reaction down to this mid. You see the opper towards long. He's not mid. Let's get through that mid smoke. Challenges Rifer. Cryptic. Pissed off. Hands in the air. Big whiff. Splitting the map in two. 4v4. We got 4 terrorists attacking the B bomb site with 2 counter terrorists. Broken smoke from Junior. Whoa! Almost a triple lineup. That was close. Marsborne have no idea how lucky they are. Laxi coming in with the flank. Laxi winning this game. For Skinrave. Chop.
Trades. Left and right. Chop left alive. 1v2. Walko and Marky left alive for Skinrave to send this to map 3.
Counter terrace. Getting all these sound cues. Chop running up short. Knife out. Player number 3, Walko in position. He is having a stinker. 5-16. Ex-teammates dueling on match point here. Walko creeped around to the corner. Marky walking up CT. Well played from Walko. Waiting for his teammate. Trying to make it hard for Chop. Marky sees he's not out. Confirming he's not out. Molly and Gandalf. Chop. Sound cues. Free B-bomb site. He knows the B-bomb site's clear right now. He's trying to isolate and get a duel. Marky playing it well. Staying alive. I will say the Skinrave players working together really well. Wow.
Unfortunate there. Good
Chop.
playing out of Skinrave, though, to secure that.
Chop head and hands. I think he knows he had that. B-bomb site was clear. You could tell how he was peeking. He knew it. We knew it from the X-ray. Going for that extra duel, trying to chop that guy down. Try to get it to a 1v1 before the bomb goes down. He's doing that easier to play. But head and hands, he knew, hey, I could probably just win to beat bomb down. Walko, 6-17. Still winning the map.
You know, impressive wake up from Skinrave there to turn it around. As we said early, Laxi woke the fuck up, brought it around for his team, and I think it was on the back of him and Cryptic. And that's not to say the rest of the team wasn't doing well, but honestly, those two I think were stars today on that map right there. It's gonna be interesting to see how well Inferno plays out.
Yeah, Marsborne had no idea how close they were to getting a triple collat. Triple collat from Junior. That was tense. I clenched up fully. Thought that was going to
No, that
happen.
would have been a life moment for Junior. He would have put that on his tombstone as a memorial.
Proudest moment of my life. Kills in Counter-Strike.
I am going to use this moment to get a cup of water, hydrate. I suggest all of you viewers at home do the same. Remember, this presentation was brought to you by water, the only thing your body needs. Water.
True. I'm going to take a restroom
I'll be
break
back.
myself, boys. I'll be right back. All right, chat. I am back. Waiting for this third map to start. Skinrave Marsborne going into Inferno. First map, Nuke 13-7 for Marsborne. Absolutely handled Skinrave. Let him know who's boss. Second map, 13-9 for Skinrave. Marsborne out of their element on Dust 2. You can tell they're not as rehearsed and comfortable, for sure. Axie, dominating performance. Cryptic, coming alive. Junior, still leaving a lot left to be desired. I think on Inferno, this is equal opportunity for both Skinrave and Marsborne. Though, I think it would be more telling of where the teams are at. Or sorry, where the teams are properly at. Marsborne win. I think Marsborne are playing better Counter-Strike game plans, the round designs, the style that they want to play. It seems more clear to me as a caster. More put together team. But Skinrave, their redeeming quality is the individuals. The individuals are definitely slowly coming alive. Getting multis, flanks, reading the game. So it's two different strengths going against each other. Individuals versus strategic prowess. Not that both teams have one or the other, but that's what's shining in this affair today. Things to watch out for in Inferno. First timing at B. CXCI, new to Marsborne, playing towards B. Central position if Marsborne want to win. CXCI, he's aggressive. He likes to throw those retake nades down on car and search back in. Flush them out of that car. Make sure, hey, this is my car. You're not taking it from me. But Skinrave with the individuals. Definitely going to go up there and challenge him. So how does he respond? Can CXCI win the duels? Can he flush the car at the proper timing? And when it comes down to it, Can Chop anchor the bomb site? Questions that Marsborne need to Skinrave. Can Junior come alive? He's been absolutely quiet this whole time. Lots of saves, lots of missed shots. But hey, at the end there at Dust 2, he had a pretty sick opportunity for a triple collat. Didn't come to fruition. They didn't need it though. Laxey saved him. So, chat, I have a question for you. It's early in the day, Sunday. You know, we don't get a lot of North American CS during these hours. I'm not complaining, though. I'm a diehard fan. But what do you guys do on your Sundays, typically? And Sean, how are you doing, man? Nice to have you here. Play CS? Yeah, that sounds about right. Now, I need to get back on my streaming grind, Medal of Valor. Back on the Man of the Match Twitch. Starting tomorrow on the Marsborne channel, the channel you're watching, we're doing a weekly streaming schedule with the players and myself. I'll be covering the weekends. The players will be doing the week. Fours, unfortunately, too. Hey, me too, man. We got to have a... Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Yeah, I got some chores to do. When I'm done here, we're having a Halloween party. Basically, me and my buddy, we have this Discord of friends, online friends from all across the United States. And we kind of invite them out annually to come do things. So we're having a Halloween party. We're inviting a bunch of Discord friends. And then we do in the summertime, we do a yearly trip to my friend's cabin, friend's family cabin. And it's very special. And I love to be a part of it. But yeah, got some chores to do too, man. It's dope. Yeah, living the dream, bro. Pro CS, casting Pro CS, hanging out with your boys from Discord. I'm living the dream, man. I'm a happy guy. Halloween party, what's your costume? Lisha, my girlfriend and I are being Remy and Linguini, or however you say it. I don't know. Yeah, that's our costume. There's an hour break, I think, between this and girlfriend, so I can bang the chores out. Heck yeah. Yeah, we gotta clean the entire house. My room is pretty much spotless, but the rest of the house needs some love, some special attention, that's for sure. Yeah, you get 5 guys living together, some things just go without some attention. I made Viz get a mask and I was Chucky. Nice. I love Westman. Funny ass dude. Chucky. Man, I hope they don't take too long on this third map. Something tells me the third map gets a 15-minute break, chat. You also went to a Halloween party? How was it? I'm getting quite used to being the host of these things. Usually I'm the guy in the group that makes sure everything's going well, we have everything, and people are not, like, getting belligerently drunk and breaking shit. I enjoy it, though. Come on now. Come on. Any moment. Chat, been paying off a credit card that's been haunting me for a while. I'm feeling good about it. It's almost gone. By the end of the month, it will be gone. A unique sense of accomplishment from taking care of this. Feeling good. It was good, really fun. Halloween is like my favorite season. Yeah, when I was a kid, I loved Halloween, and then I don't know, I became a pro CS player, never left my house, and stopped doing Halloween stuff. But lately, it's been coming back. It's been resurging in my life, and I love it, man. Awesome. Spirit of Halloween, I love going there. I thought Spirit of Halloween is really cool because they kind of just pop up in random locations, to my knowledge. So it's like a spawn point of like a. Yeah, I'm gonna say this it's like such a gamer, but it's like a hidden level that only comes like you can only go into the hidden level during Halloween. How have I been? I've been good lately. Um, yeah, there's lots of positives going on. This year I got to play with Marsborne for like 8 months. I got benched. That part kind of sucked. Wasn't ready for that to happen. But Marsborne, they've kind of given me a job outside of being a player, which is really unique because I haven't had this opportunity. I played for 10 years, Laisha. I played for a long time. So having this opportunity, it's unique and makes it really fun. It's something new. I really enjoyed playing with them, but I really enjoy still working for Marsborne. Playing my part in the success here. You know, you got 5 players and a coach, but there's a lot more that goes behind that when it comes to achieving success in sports. So learning new skills, spending more time with the girlfriend since I don't have to practice, more time with the friends. Life's just overall way more balanced now for me. And I think it's made me happy. How have you been? Happy they gave you another opportunity. Me too, man. Me too. I love to work. I love to learn new things. And I love to play my part and be a part of a team, whether if I'm the player or support staff. I really do. I get a lot of self-fulfillment from that. And it would suck to like build up Marsborne to what it is today and just be cut and be done with it. And I want to work in Marsborne and create something successful, especially here in North America. You know, I do feel a deep passion for Counter-Strike, especially North Americans play Counter-Strike. Knife round. Marsborne, Skinrave, 3rd map, Inferno. This is huge. Marsborne, definitely ministers of defense. One of the strongest CT side teams in the world. It looks like they won't be getting it. Skinrave winning the knife round, going for that CT for sure. For sure.
Yeah, knife round, most important round, going to be setting the pace of the whole rest of the game here.
Mr. Kashmir, welcome back.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
No, I'm noticing in the pregame here, it's a little small bit of information I gathered, but Walko's camera is black, and he went 6 for 17 last map. Did he break his camera in the intermission?
Is that a disqualification? Is the bigger question here.
No. I mean, these camera angles not really set up for anti-cheat measures. Usually when that's the case, the camera comes from behind them over their shoulder to see the monitor.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Laxi, it's very funny because I do not want this to be misconstrued as me saying that Laxi is cheating. I am not saying that. But at Laxi's camera angle, the way it's placed, he's consistently looking up and to the left at a secondary monitor, which could be anything.
Or up
not
to the
even
left
a
at his
second
radar.
monitor. That's what I mean. It could not even be a second monitor. It's just funny because like you'll look and it's like you could see very clear when he's looking, and then when he's looking like up and to the left. And you're right. It's probably he's playing on a widescreen and he probably has his radar over there. But it's just very funny because these are not set up to deter anything, and it's sometimes the camera makes it look a little sketchy.
Yeah. I think we have a lot of reputable players in the server today. No cheating.
I'm not
going
worried
on.
about anyone we're seeing.
Yeah.
I think this is not the teams that you would be worried about from that.
Absolutely. 7 seconds left in the freeze time, 0-0. First pistol round of the game. Marsborne starting on T side. Bit of a slight in their direction, as they are elite bomb site defenders. But hey, let's get this T side out of the way. Let's get as much as we can. And if we need to come back, let's do it on our strongest side. Axe
Yeah, how many
jumping
points are you
USB
hoping
shot.
to see?
Straight up mid. Or Terrace straight up mid. Quick pop. The CTs are ready for it. Shots hit 2-for-2 trade, another 3v3 in the series. Look at Viz getting that lurk kill. Big mistake from the B defender. Cannot be dying that early. Wow. CXEI. Bit of a lurker in his old age. 2v2.
Almost
retake.
Gets away around the corner there. Just barely gets shot in the back by Cryptic. Cryptic down on 4 health.
Oh, important duel. 1 HP on both CTs. Walko. Continuing the woes from Dust too. 1-0 start from Marsborne. That's big on this T side for them.
I was gonna say, how many points are you hoping to see out of Marsborne on this T side to set us up going over to the half? How many points? I'm hoping for at least a 4, but I feel like a 5 or 6 puts us into a guarantee here.
Yeah, I think 4. I mean, that may be realistic, but I think 6. I think Marsborne can get 6 here, especially with the pistol round win. Skinrave on the CT side of Inferno. 4B starts similar to what we saw Lag do yesterday. Will Marsborne play into the hands of this 4B start? Typical of what's going on at this 4B start is you're getting 4B people over there to drop the utility and get it on one person, so one guy is throwing the util to make it look like he's solo. Then you have 3 guys kind of jokering in the bomb site. It is double emo right now. Marsborne going up towards mid. Really liking A on these anti-eco rounds.
Going to be on Junior here to get this early scout kill, but been unable to thus far in the previous matches, and it seems like here he will back off quickly again.
Matt, I think it's highly likely we see a 5 versus 5 save here.
Got to keep that scout in play, I guess, is the idea from Junior here. A classic Inferno 5v5 save.
Yep. One extreme gamble, and if it doesn't work out, you're saving. Not much to say.
No, Inferno's a interesting map because nothing happens for a minute and a half every single round. Whether that happens in the beginning, minute and a half of nothing, or there's a really quick exec, and then for the next minute and a half, nothing happens, which is what we're seeing here. Marsborne executes quickly, and then not a lot of action for the rest of the map as Skinrave decides to pull away. Marsborne sticks to their side, and very slow. A couple trades coming in. Cryptic and CXCI will both get traded out, but other than that, not a whole lot. Marsborne will go ahead and pick up the second round.
Couple players on Skinrave can afford an M4. They did have 4 people survive. Lots of armor to go around. It's up to Walko. Walko, are you buying an M4 here? Or are you buying grenades? Based off what your teammates are doing, you're saving that money. You're stacking the cap. Just a smoke coming out. I
guess the thought there is save to try to carry a little bit of that armor into this next round. Although with us being on AKs, armor doesn't really do a whole hell of a lot too much.
Little aggression coming out from Junior. That was cool to see. His vision denied. Goes through the smoke. Big risk, but hey, you got to scout. You got to make something happen.
That's what we want to see out of Junior, though. We talked a lot about it on the last 2 maps. Is he needs to start playing a little more aggressive, taking a little more risk with that. Being on the scout or the op, it's really going to be on you to take those early risks, play aggressive, and try to put your team into some better trades.
Yeah, 2 days in a row, Matt, we see Marsborne favor the A bomb site versus these sketchy buys. Shallow lane smoke, arch smoke coming in. 3 players going halls. This is a halls pop, clearing out mid just to make sure Grizz can throw this flash safely. Stacked up, 3 in apartments, going out, flashbang over. Not much opposition to be found. Could this be another 5v5 save? If I'm Skinrave, I'm going for some exits.
You gotta imagine Junior. I mean, the scout does not cost that much, that even if it goes down here, but you're able to secure 1, especially 2 kills with it, it becomes well worth the investment you made into it.
Losing this armor. No return. 0 kills. No kill bonus. CXEI, 40 HP. Not scared. 1 stack kill bonus. Oh, apologies. He's on the T side. Anyways.
But he'll stack it up and mow him down.
Yeah. Not another 5v5 save. That's a bit boring to watch as a caster. I will not lie.
Well, Skinrave will get nothing for their efforts. They did manage to take down CXCI, but I don't know that it was well worth the trade as he managed to take out 3 of them. Junior, obviously, just kind of waddled around with the scout until he decided to lay down arms and die, ending the 3rd round with 0 kills still.
Op Medusa on Junior. First full gun round. 0-3. Very important round. He has the spawn. Going towards mid. Knife out. Scoping down.
He needs to hit this.
Going for the same risk. I like it. Marsborne not really challenging. But a style change here. First gun round. 4 into the B. Matt, I think we're going to see an early B pop. Lots of free control from Marsborne. Not contested. No grenade damage. Not slowed down by utility. Separated on the B bomb site. Counter utility coming in late. Blind kill from Cryptic. Wow. That was a saving grace right there. Marky going down Coffin. 4v4. 4v3 now. Walko burning Grizz alive.
No, Cryptic's early kill through the smoke. Huge for Skinrave there, putting them into a decent potential retake situation here.
Waiting for Laxi to group up. Laxi, Walko, Kits. Little bit of utility to go around. Smoke, flashbang on Cryptic. Smoke off Banana. Flash in. We're about to see it. 2 people coming in from back hall. Stacked up the trade. They got to go quick. Biz isolated. Second orange. Junior. Trade. About time some of that impact. Chop! Insane position in the CT smoke. No way they're ready for this. Walking through. Aiming for the wrong person. Wow. Matt. Our elite clutcher.
Nearly
He
gets
chance
it done. Yeah, that little rat position inside the smoke ended up putting him in a great position to potentially clear him up. Sadly, seems like they reacted quick enough to get it done and were still able to defuse, but sloppy round.
Yeah, a bit of a smoke spawn being built there from Cryptic's retake smoke and the terrace smoke. Got out CT spawn. Got a strat permission enabled.
Looks like Junior was able to do some damage with that investment from the op. Going to be trying to do it again, taking up a lot of aggression early through mid.
A smoke coming in. Looks like a terrace smoke actually. Missed that top mid smoke. That could have been a bad time for Marsborne. Similar round set up here. We're boosting on the half wall. Grizz has an HE. He's going to be HEing spawn. Not before Wolfie picks him though. That play will be nullified. Solo at the B bomb site. Marky. No smoke grenade. Only a Molotov and flash. Here comes the pop. Can he stop it? Go pop for Mark. 5v4. Hey, we got an advantage. You don't need to push this advantage to. Let the CTs make a mistake.
Chop could put in a lot of work with this over here, holding these 2 players over here onto A site, not allowing them to give the backup to the rest of their team on B. We'll see what he can do here.
Info denied on short. CTs no longer have mid. Going through their mind now, could this be an A hit? Player number 5, Marky. The B anchor rotating off. Biting off 1 Molotov and a flash. That leaves Junior solo, and he stands no chance. Up in the face, quick, of that pop from Marsborne. 4 players in the bomb site, 5 alive. This has got to be 4th round.
And you got to imagine that, like, a Chop being over there, keeping those 2 players, Laxi especially, second-guessing position of where we're actually going to exec on, able to get this cleanup. And from here, I think it's got to be a save from Skinrave. Not really any ability to get over onto the other side of the map in time to do anything with it.
Yeah. 2 players at A, 2 players at B. 1 Molotov, 1 flashbang, keeping 2 players there and pulling the 3rd. That's incredible value. That's what you're supposed to do.
Like you said, it's not always the kills that a player does, because Chop there, he did die for his efforts, but him keeping those 2 players over there on A for that extra 25, 30 seconds is what gets us the round.
Yeah, absolutely. Puts 1 in rotation. 1 guy solo B. You have your star player and Op or Junior there. Doesn't matter. Too many flashbangs, too many smokes, and the T great spacing. Just trade them out and take. Let's go, Marsborne! Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's up, Apollo?
Oh, man. Full gun round, including Op, coming out. 3B start, trying to stop that pressure. I think Skinrave can sense that Marsborne are working up Banana fast with very little resources, trying to shut them out of that space. Maintaining the car control. Junior towards halls with the Op. Chop a little quick. But look at all this space Terrace took off the back of that. No Op, Arch. He's in halls. Let's search up. Take the rifle duels. Sees 1 moto. Smokes themselves off. Gives them
Walker
a little
doesn't like
bit.
to see.
Yeah, give them a little bit of a tunnel viz, getting a little curious. Look at this spawn. This is a
Huge
hectic...
kill from Danny onto, man, round is crumbling for Skinrave. They had good positioning here, and then it seems like they're going to give up sight entirely to us. One last person to deal with before the rotates come over. Just Walco left alone.
Sloppy game from both sides. Very hectic round, hard to keep track of. Almost a big spray through the smoke there, Walco. Just for a bit. That's all right. Bomb goes down. Player number 2, Cryptic, push through the B. Playing slow. The slower he plays, the more doubt it creates in Marsborne head. Will they be affected by this doubt? Walco making tons of noise. Not sure where Cryptic is. They know 2 on the arch side. M4 and AK have been shot. Walco searching in, peeking off the back of this Molotov, trying to kill a flush player. Goes down. 3v2. This bomb site is incredibly hard to retake. We're about to see him give it up. Yep.
Yeah, this got to be unwinnable at this point for Skinrave. Not nearly enough time to make sure you clear the site effectively before you go for the defuse, even with a kit. So we're going to see a call to save coming out of Cryptic and Marky, hoping to hold on to at least 2 rifles and a little bit of armor going to the next round.
Yeah. Apollo, thank you for the tier 1 subscription, man. That support's huge. Us at Marsborne, we need that. Holding it down for North America.
Yeah,
Nothing
talk to
much.
us about the gloves. You said
Yeah,
you
what
just
kind of
bought some
gloves you get?
gloves. Let's hear.
Yeah, this Mr. Cashmere here was telling me he apparently got a pair of Vice gloves for $500.
Yes, sir. Buy the dip. Buy the dip. And the guy's definitely going to trade reverse it within the next 4 days. But until then, I am glistening.
Ridiculous mechanic in the trading scene.
I agree. I agree.
Full buy again, including Op. Op starting at B. Secondary B rifler starting at A. Trying to counter this first timing aggression at B, but it's just not there these past 2 rounds. These 3 riflers getting tested quick. Smoke spining into spawn. Viz running through. Insta headshot. Walco stood no chance. I'm the better Party Astronauts player. That's what Viz is saying. Junior picking up that lurk. Laxi. Desperation defense solo on the B bomb site. It's slowly closing in. The walls are slowly closing in. Viz! Love to see that. Yeah, that was...
Tons of impact out of Viz this game.
Yeah, that was huge. Waited for the contact from his teammates. Marky coming out through the smoke. 9 HP. Gets a 2-shot kill on the Woofy, the Opper. Chop. Elite clutcher. I've been ringing his bell all night.
Do not peek. If he just holds, he knows Junior's on the op. Time is
Chop is
dwindling.
And he is not. Junior. Hey, if we're going to see some aggression, now's the time for Junior. He finally grew a pair. Walking in straight up on Chop. And
I
a
can't be
little
mad at
counter
it.
bag action. That's disrespectful.
I can't be mad at it. We've been saying for 3 damn maps we needed Junior to get aggressive and start taking some of these fights with the op, and we finally see it out of him, and they'll get the second round for Skinrave. So
Yeah, he's got this
I'm
mid spawn
upset.
again, Matt.
but I'm happy.
Yeah, he's got this mid spawn again.
See what he
they're
does
really
with it.
they're trying to counter this B aggression. It hasn't came in the past 2 rounds. Marsborne adapting like we've been saying all night. 3B dropping nades, leaving 2 there. Ooh, Junior. High risk starting 2A. A bit of a more standard
that's what we
round.
want to see.
Yeah, a bit of a more standard round from Marsborne. 2-1-2 spread. Let's work the map and see what they're doing. You know, we've been kind of going into plays really early all half. Let's go see what they're doing. Getting a little aggressive. CXEI trying to bait those nades out, maybe get the entry. Doesn't work out for him. Bad flash on the Marky. 5v4 for Skinrave.
Starting to take space, move our way up towards A. Looks like is going to be the call once we get grouped up together. But Skinrave seems to be inclined and aware as they start to go ahead and rotate over. They will have 4 defenders over there.
Here's that smoke spine smoke again. We have 4 CTs at the A bomb site though. 1 CT covering each side of the smoke. This play is not really available from Marsborne. They don't understand that. Here they go, creeping through the smoke. At least the Opera is watching Moto. Easy trade on that bolt pull. Cryptic playing behind the smoke, the secondary B player. Chop not ready for that quick rotation. He knows the secondary player is in library. Where is player number 9? Woofy. Lane. Holding down. Trying to play off. Riz. Trying to make something happen. He's got the bomb site? That's all.
I don't
he
know
gets.
how managed. Yeah, I don't know how Grizz even managed to make his way successfully to the bomb.
Yeah, I mean, this
See what
smoke...
Wolfie does.
This spine smoke that they have coming out long, it has to be confusing the CTs, because as a caster, it's very hard to keep up with what's going on. It's quite hectic. So I imagine being in that moment, it's a little hard to navigate. But hey, they got the 4 to the A bomb site. Gathering that information at B, it's like just an informed rotation. One of the better rounds we saw from Skinrave, honestly. No pressure at B. Let's get the 4th guy there. Let's stop this smoke spine they've seen. Marsborne yet to fake that smoke. I think Skinrave have picked up on that too. When they use that smoke, they know Marsborne wants to use it. Play around it.
Going into the 9th round here, before this started, I know I said that I would hope we would get at least 4. 6 would be advantageous, and we see that potentially doable here. Marsborne being up 5-3 over Skinrave. Couple rounds left here to see if Skinrave can try to make this a 7-5 half, although it's looking pretty good for Marsborne at the moment.
Junior, Morn his element, starting passive. That leaves long to Wako. Wako gets 1. Junior to trade. Laxi, elite, excuse me. Elite pit defense. Again, 2 maps in a
Cleanest
row.
round we've seen out of them so far.
2 maps in a row for Laxi, Matt.
I think Laxi definitely heard us, did not like what we were saying about him, and decided to turn it on and turn around.
Yeah, Danny looking really stern in the cam. I think he still has
Junior
the
starting to
confidence.
wake up, put in a lot of damage with that op.
Yeah, it's those peaks down mid. Man, these peaks down mid, you know, he's not always getting a kill, but the thing is he's gathering information and he's building confidence. Spam to the smoke, kill Wolfie. Keeping the CTs humble. It's going to be really hard for Marsborne to win this round. Let's be honest, guys. Really hard. But hey, if you get a smoke spam kill with the Glock, we'll take that. Money, not much of a factor. You know, the half's boiling down. We are on round 10. Next round will be a first, not first, but a full gun.
No, I think here the most Marsborne's looking to do is just rattle the heads of Skinrave a little bit more, try to show them that even on pistols, we can still put in a lot of damage. This is not over. It's going to be a fight back and forth for the rest of this.
Yeah. You know, a lot of the times in our premieres and our Face It games, when we have these Glocks, it's like 5 rush B. But what's cool about what Marsborne are doing, and maybe not everyone understands, is when they spread out in the default, they're trying to put equal pressure across the map so all the CTs use their grenades. And kind of see what they're doing in their areas. You know, we can use what we gathered in this round to call a strategy next round. Junior, block the smoke. No one's boosted. Non-factor. Wolfie contact again. It's put down. It's 5-5 going into round 11.
Back and forth we go. I will say Skinrave has definitely started to wake up, started to across the board put in better performances. We're seeing a lot more aggression with the op out of Junior, hitting those crucial shots we need out of him for Skinrave to have a fighting chance. Laxi, of course, being a huge factor on the server. A lot of multi-kills, securing a lot of these rounds. Of course, Marky being the newest addition to Skinrave. I think it's really showing this, the team starting to come together with a lot more cohesion.
Wolfie, forced on the AK this round. Not as active this map. Hasn't had the op in many situations. Chop, 3 and 8. Oh, first timing play coming up, Banana. CXCI is shut down. I think Skinrave have adapted a bit to their style. And man, that's one of the worst things you can see as Marsborne. Going for this aggressive play, 4 players, and you all get chopped down, no trades exchanged. That's a little demoralizing, Matt.
This was a sad round to watch entirely.
Yeah.
Chop left alive, not really a winnable situation. Even though I think he's the clutch king, it's just the situation and advantageous positioning. It's just going to be hard from here, but it's not over yet. Last round of the half here before we switch over to pistols.
Can Marsborne get that 6? A little bit of a scuffed bye. 5 rounds would be still good for Marsborne. One of the best CT side teams in the entire world.
Yeah, I said before that
I felt fine if we had 4 because I feel that confident about our CT side on Inferno. Having 5 gives us that little bit of extra cushion. 6 would make it glorious. We'll see if we can get it done.
4 Terrace in the banana, no halls lurk. This is a B set piece off the rip. Cryptic getting caught out guard, nades in hand. CT still have 2 at the B bomb site. Counter utility going down, huge HE. Smoke, Molotov through the smoke. Marky puts him down. CXEI eliminated from the half. Marky keeping it alive, 2 kills, doing more than what really should be asked of him. Walko going for the desperation push through the smoke. Kind of evens it up. It was 3v3, 2v2 now, but Chop has 1 HP, 4 kills, 9 deaths, 3 HP. It's kind of a precarious situation to be in. Taking the risk. I have no HP. I just killed the B players. I'm going to walk through the smoke at this extra space. His bomb timer, it's our extra teammate. Technically a 3v2 now. Skinrave playing it slow. I got to clear Marsborne out of these back hall angles. Throwing the flash, trying to bait for 2 people coming from spawn. Grizz, not buying it. He can still come from banana. Laxi working in. Both CTs have kits. 1 smoke, 1 flashbang. Big duel here. Chop going down. Can't help think if you have more than 3 HP, stood a better chance. Grizz, all you have to do is not
time
peek.
here, Grizz. Secure it. Secure the 6th.
Yep. And that'll be
We'll
6
do
to
that.
6, Matt.
I like a 6 to 6. However, Skinrave looking a hell of a lot better these last 20 minutes, I gotta say. Starting to be a true contender, and if Marsborne can get the job done here, I'm still confident in the boys. 6-6 half going on the CT side feels good for us, but it is going to come down to a lot of weight on this pistol round.
Yeah, Marsborne, default's not working that great for them last half. Ceph pieces were the way to go. Kind of mixed it in the middle of the half. That's how we got Skinrave to 6 rounds. Wolfie, need him to come alive. Start opping fools down. 4 and 8. That's our star player. Best player on the team. Not living up to the name right now. I believe in him. Chop, CXEI at B. That's the one question that needs to be answered for me. How is CXEI performing at this B aggressive role? Taking the peak early, Car. No fruit to be found. No damage dealt. Lots of information.
We'll get the
gathered.
information.
Gonna keep Chop here at B. Gonna lean that 4th guy. Player number 4, Wolfie. No utility on the CT side at all. 5 armors. It's all aim duels, Matt. 3 sets of utility from the T side. We missed that. That's uncommon. CXEI, here he is. Immediately. Aggression. Shut down by Marky. They won't know they had 3 here. They will have to search every angle. Wow, Woofy, kind of an insane kill. Strafing smoke kill. Chop in the back of the bomb site. Can't be taken out. Woofy alone now. 3v3. Lots of these 3v3s in this series, Matt. That means the game's
lots
close.
of time.
Game's close. Teams are evenly matched up. I will say, Marsborne looking more complete. So with that
Stressful retake
completeness-
situation for Marsborne here, trying to approach up and see what they can do, find where these players are hiding on the site of Skinrave.
Laxi. Electric this series. Walko getting the first 2. Grizz, not enough, man. Surrounded on all sides. 7 to 6 for Skinrave in the 13th round.
Unfortunate, unfortunate.
Johnny, who's going to win? I believe Marsborne. Yo, Irving, how's it going, man? Skinrave timeout. If you're just joining us, map score 1-1. 13-7 for Marsborne on Nuke. 13-9 on Dust 2 for Skinrave. And here we are, as close as it can get in the 3rd map. Round 14, 7-6. Freeze time, 2 seconds left. Marsborne going for that force buy. Both these teams, similar philosophies on their force buys and their styles on these force buys. I doubt we'll see a 4B start from Marsborne, knowing what I know. Junior on the phone mid-match. Not very professional. That's all right. Get your stretch in. Get ready for this 14th round. 11
I
to
wonder
6,
if he
though.
just placed an order for some takeout.
Yeah. How do you feel about Chipotle?
I'm a fan.
I'm a fan too. You know, I get a burrito bowl, pretty standard, right? But I get a tortilla on the side, and I
Same.
cut it into fourths, and I make tacos.
Smart.
Yep. Make tacos with my burrito bowl, and then Usually there's like a quarter left of the burrito bowl after the tacos, and I just eat that with the fork. It's a great time.
Yeah, I always get a double rice, double beans, double veggies, double
Ooh.
cheese.
Ooh, nice. I gotta stop doing online orders. They're kind of skimping me on the quantity of food I'm getting.
Oh yeah, it's not the same. You got to look him in the eye.
Laxy, huge duel. I will say Grizz was favored there. Lots of wallbang headshots going on. Spotting Woofy in the halls. No one's saved for Woofy's op. So they got to win this round or they're going into the first gun round without an op. 5 and 9. Woofy backing away. 3 players at the A bomb site. Hey, they've kind of sniffed this out. Skinrave playing a mid round here. I will say, Dust 2, Skinrave's defaults looked really good. This second round, these teams have been losing them. Skinrave playing a default and making the right call. Dare I say Skinrave looked a little better on the default than Marsborne?
They've definitely turned it around this match. We're seeing a different side of Skinrave entirely.
Yeah, kind of wondering what Axe said to the troops between the maps.
Bomb plant will go down for the sign of Skinrave. Going to be on Marsborne to try to retake the site in a 4v5. Walco, unfortunately, will take down CXCI. And it looks like this call for a save will come out from Marsborne saying, look, we got a little bit of armor. We've got some guns. Let's just go ahead and try to keep these for the next round.
Yeah, Wolfie has that armor and MP9. He didn't gather the money to afford the op on the first gun round, but a second chance coming in on the third round at the half. If he can get some kills, then we'll see that patented weapon coming out.
Walco missing the easy knife on a chicken.
Yeah, I will say he whipping some knife kills, but he is 10 and 8 on this map. Just joining us, he finished Dust 2, 6 and 17, I believe. Really rough showing. He's been playing quite well, in good form. Keep him out of it. I think it's a brand new win condition for Marsborne.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's very nice to see from Skinrave starting to activate, because the first map it was shut down. You shut down one player, you win. Second map is a different player, you shut them down. And finally on the third map, it seems like all players for Skinrave are starting to be true contenders on server that you got to worry about.
Yeah, and that's in contrast to Marsborne. Grizz, the only one with the positive KD ratio. Wolfie full blind, popped into mid, taken down instantly. Viz, insta trades. I know Lisha loves to see that. Walko, 1v1 versus Grizz in the halls here. A taser kill. Do it, do it. Yes! Grizz! Hey, that deserves a bonus right there.
Amen.
2v3. CTs. Poor weaponry. Low resources. Junior re-clearing out the halls. Grizz in a 1v1 situation. Taken out by Junior. Junior on the AK. He looks like a rifler this series.
Yeah, that was a really nice shot from Junior to secure that kill on Grizz.
Yep. 2v2. All players alive on the map. Located at the A bomb site. For the Ministers of Defense, this is an essential round. They'll be down 9-6 if they can't get this one. Both spotted. Marky. A little aggressive. Junior walking into the space. Chops not spotting him. Gap found. One long. You're unaware of CXCI. Pit. Chop's going to be rotating back. Taking the long way. Chop's going for the flank. You have isolated him. 1v1. 14 and 6. Junior. Smoke grenade and flashbang. Can he be aware of Chop? It is really weird for Chop to be coming from flank. That weirdness, though. That's got to create uncertainty for Junior. Put his back to the edge of the map. Junior here in Graveyard seems aware of the flank. No way Chop can afford to win this. And it's 9-6.
Unfortunate
hey,
there.
Woofy, 5,500. Biz, 6,400. Op dropped over to Woofy. Matt, so far this is the most important round of the entire game. We got a first buy here for the CTs. Money down to basically zero. Pause coming in. I think they understand how important it is. If the CCs are to lose this round, it is essentially losing 2 rounds, assuming they don't win the counter force in the following round.
No, it's going to take a lot here, but Marsborne needs this to stay in this fight. Keep this a even back and forth map.
Yeah, CXCI, he needs to find some impact at the B bomb site, whether it's flushing these T's out and gathering the info. If he can keep them out of the car, the T's can't take the B bomb site. That's going to funnel them towards A against Woofy. Player number 4 starting towards A with the op. We want him getting the engagements. Can CXEI create these engagements for Woofy at the B bomb site? Double HE going down B. No aggressive posturing from the CTs. Skinrave going to have the whole map to work out. Player number 2. Searching for that information. CXEI. Doing what he's known for. Free apartments control. Free car control for Skinrave. Counter utility comes out at B. CTs know, hey, they're not car. They can't hit us B. Hey, guys, get ready for a hit in the next 20 seconds. Smoke on the left side.
Yeah,
of
it looks
mid.
like we're going to start trying to rotate over to give some support and backup to the rest of the squad over on A site. As the exec from Skinrave starts to come out, you're seeing them start to move their way up through mid more aggressively, leaving one player over there. It looks like Cryptic over there to lurk on B.
Opportunity for Skinrave. Chop. Doing a secondary half-wall smoke from CT spawn. Player number 7. Cryptic not realizing that he's playing solo. That should be a massive indicator for him. Skinrave being pushed by the IGL straight into this 4 stacked A bomb site. Long smokes coming in. Is this a real hit? It's a slow movement from the grenades. Information gathering coming in. CXCI flash peek into 4 people. Eliminated. Woofy trading 2 kills. 3v4. Woofy down. Grizz isolated in the pit. Do they know about Viz jokering? Viz is the lane player. Third B player. They're unaware. Coming out of the halls, and he's shot in the back. Wow. I think Marsborne had the right call. The execution was absolutely poor.
Yeah, just a little sloppy there. We had good positioning and just were not able to do anything with it there. Now Chop left in a 1v2 against Marky and Wolfie, Walco, both big contenders on the server thus far.
This is the guy you want in the clutch. Chop taking the risk. Keeping that Molotov. Has the kit. Needs to find 2 dual wins. They have split up. 1 lane, 1 halls. Insane timing. Marky, what are we looking at? He has to defuse the bomb to win the round. No way, Matt.
Can he get it
No
done?
way.
I think there's enough time.
Look at Walco's face. He knows. He knows.
Demoralized. That is double the impact. Chop taking that round not only gives us the little bit of push we need, but demoralizes Walco.
He had no business winning that. That just changed the entire energy of the match. Skinrave. You can just feel the wave of embarrassment and disappointment over the server right now. Junior finally hitting more than 16 kills. 17 on the 3rd map, 17 and 7. How effective
It's
was
insane
Junior
to me.
by this poor clutch?
It's so insane to me that Junior only had to get 16 kills. Meanwhile, Chop was what, 28?
Yeah. Counter flashbang coming through. CXEI, this aggression that I was speaking about, goes 1 for 1, but he gets the information secured. Chop safe behind the smoke. I don't think the terrorists can come in. Player
A
number
little
4.
bit of HE damage there.
Yeah, player number 4. Slowly coming over. It is the Opper. He has to play behind the smoke.
Wolfie.
Chop shut out of the bomb site. Marky, a little bit of redemption for last round's woes. 4v3. Man. Wonder how Marsborne are feeling. You don't have your clutcher alive. It's 3v4. The utility. It's good on Grizz. Not so good on the rest. And it's going to be a save, Matt. They're running away.
Yeah, it's tons of utility left on Grizz. You got to wonder if that's going to be the deciding factor in the next round. Not a lot, you know, but that difference maker could be what we need to secure and move this forward.
I will say I got to give some props to Walco. That was a very poorly played clutch in the previous round. But, you know, through his facial expression and how he's moving in the server, it seems like he moved on.
Yeah. Didn't let it stay in his head too long. Decided, look, there's more important things at hand, like clutching and finishing this out.
Yeah. I mean, Marky shot in the back in that clutch. Runs into the B bomb site. Entries 2. Gets his redemption on Chop. Here's that money I was speaking about several rounds ago. CT's looking a little light. They got some M4s. They got that op. It's not too bad. The utility is... lots of utility. Utility's great. I gotta adapt, though. 3A start, 2 starting at B. Player 1 and player 4, Woofy B start, trying to counter this car control. If they can keep them out of car control, that really limits their options. Forced to the A bomb site. Basically, what they want to do here is have Woofy be seen, and since CXEI is the 2nd B player, They want him to hide at A, because if CXCI dies at A, he's a B player. Bells and whistles. Alarms going off. CXCI tucked in the back of the site. He will be the last person to fight.
Viz going to be smoked off here. Take up a little bit of a wrap position. See if he can't catch anyone as they rotate over, trying to exec onto a site. Looks like Viz will go ahead and take out Laxi, removing him, the big equation from the server.
Wow. That was ambitious by Walco. Maybe overcompensating a bit for losing a player early. And this is just all individual. This round is all individual.
Starting to look like a very clean round here. Marsborne still with 5 left alive, just 2 on the side of Skinrave. Cryptic at half health with Junior alive as well.
Yeah, kind of concerning from Skinrave. You know, the money's in a volatile position, and this may be the catalyst for it falling apart. Leaving that up to such individual play, it's not confidence inspiring in me.
No, and Grizz will get the easy kill there onto Junior, spotting his gun. CXCI managing to clean up Cryptic. 8-10, Marsborne coming back into it. Skinrave still up 2, but it is not over yet.
Yeah, I will say Marsborne, they're losing in the details right now. They are losing in the details, and to win a round like that with 5 people alive, look at the money we have. 3,000 across the board on all riflers. That round, you know, it got him back into the game. That was a big round. Skinrave. Blocks. Can't afford utility and nice guns. If they go for the utility, it's Galil's. I like this call. Going for a conservative buy, half buy. Let's give ourselves a chance in 2 rounds instead of 1. If we full buy here, then next round's a save, and it's getting tied up off the back of a Glock round. Let's get some pistols, let's get some armor, let's get some utility. Maybe call a set piece. We still stand a chance in the fights with this armor.
I don't know if I like the call for Laxi on Tech 9 when he was putting in so much work with the Deagle earlier. I almost feel like giving him that over Junior makes a hell of a lot of sense.
Must be a fast round then, Matt.
I think it's going to be a fast, aggressive round.
5 T's stacked up, bottom banana, halfway smoke coming out. CXCI controlling the space as he's known for.
I need him to throw that.
Big huge. No. Yeah, Skinrave. Just kind of lost their swagger these past few rounds.
Chop, easy done for him. He'll manage to go ahead and clear this out here. Junior somehow getting a crazy shot onto Chop. Doing what he can here. He will try to get the bomb plant down, bringing in an essential economy, but will not get the job done, being finished off by Wolfie. 9-10.
This is when Inferno starts getting interesting. The CTs have plenty of money. The T's full buy. Rounds are close. Energy. Tense. This is what Inferno's about. This is why we get some of the best matchups on this map. They could be so even. 10-9. If Skinrave lose this round, it's back to another Eco round in which they'll be losing the game.
No, and looking at the cameras of Awalko there and Junior, you can see a little bit of demoralization happening. These smiles that were on their faces have started to fade. They've realized this is actually a fight. There's a chance we lose this. How do we get this back? Marsborne going to try to stop that.
Yep, bit of theory switch up. CXCI getting way more aggressive. It's been at 2 through the smoke. Absolutely robbing Skinrave of any chance. Wow.
Danny having no business getting those 2. Still looking, trying to clear a 3rd. He knows if there was at least 2, good chances there will be a 3rd, maybe even a 4th here. Skinrave now really spread out, leaving that one player Walko.
B-bomb site clear, Matt. 3v4. Panic rotation from the CTs. Hit player. Grizz staying there. Man. Chop having to run through the fire. Sound cues given to the T's. Half HP. Dueling. Junior. Dare I say, looking better on the AK than the op. 3v3. No, 3v2. What happened to Grizz on the A site? Eliminated by the lurker.
This is so unfortunate. Danny had secured this round for us, and now looking very sketchy for Marsborne, trying to secure this. Retake site. We know they're here, but we don't know where.
Wolfie feeling a little ballsy. Flashing through the smoke. Viz made it to back site. Wolfie. Aye, a lot of you pick it, Bubby. Probably have a better chance of winning that than that round. That's all right, though. 9-11. The money's on your side. I mean, Marsborne I feel like they're getting a little bit of luck. Skinrave are still converting.
I'll be honest, I'm starting to sweat a little bit over here, getting more and more nervous as this night progresses. 9-11, hell of a lot scarier than we were hoping to see this late into the game. Round 21 starting.
Yeah, sitting on the edge of my seat. I think I'm going to transition to standing up here. It's just too intense. Wolfie posted down mid. Phase smoke coming in from Marsborne, trying to funnel the T's into the B bomb site. Lots of utility being spent at B. Trying to hurt these funneled T's. Chop. Sent down to half HP. Delegated an MP9. And boosted. Skinrave. Lots of pressure towards B. Player number 4, Wolfie. You don't like to see this. The Opera leaving the A bomb site. All 5 terrorists gravitating towards A. Grizz, full utility, M4. He is playing well this map. Viz, solid as always, assisting him. Here comes that quick pace from Skinrave. Absolute explosion into Arch. This is up to Viz. Viz, knocked down. Flash is coming in. Oh, Matt, what's going to happen? All 4 CTs made it. This is good. Viz didn't die, but he didn't get any kills, but he bought time. Chop coming through the smoke on the rotation, eliminated. They do have the triangle defense. Moto, Sight, and Pit. This is strong. This is high percentage for Marsborne. Even now they're down 5-4. The numbers are placed in the right spots. Grizz trying to get a cheap kill. Trying to hold it down. Crossfire here at lane. And it's absolutely torn apart. The Opper showing his riflers how to do their job. 30 seconds left in the round, but it's a 3v1. Cryptic playing the bomb back site. And Wolfie, you have the op. Your teams ran out of money. This next round is all on you. It's going to be 12-9, Matt.
Crumbled so quickly there, unfortunately.
So many things
through
went
our
wrong.
fingers.
So many things went wrong. Wolfie read the rotation wrong. Viz getting multiple flashbangs from Grizz, not being able to convert a kill. And he bought the time. But Chop came through the smoke, fought alone. I don't think he realized his teammate Moto Cubby was smoked off.
Well, that will bring us to map point for Skinrave here. Marsborne needs 3 to send us to overtime.
Young Icy Earl. Love that, man. I love your name. How you doing? It's 12-9, third map, bro. You came in at the right time. Marsborne, running low on money. Skinrave, stacking cash, full buys, full utility belts. Man, I said a win condition was CXEI to control that car area, be aggressive, and he has done that. But his teammates around him, they are crumbling. There needs to be an epic wall constructed at B. I'm talking Theodosian's walls at Constantinople. CXEI, you must keep these barbaric invaders from overtaking the Eternal City.
Build that wall.
Build that wall, brother.
Build that wall.
Let's go, Marsborne! It's not over yet. Come on, boys. Come on. I know our buy's sketchy, but we got lots of shooters. We're the ministers of defense. Come on. Gotten 3 rounds. We're better than that.
We don't need guns to win.
We do not.
I believe.
Wolfie, losing the duel to Junior doesn't result in a death. Just an AK shot to the body. Best case scenario for Junior. Not able to keep them out of the guitar. Not able to keep them out of the car. CXEI competing for the space, but just too much resources. We have 5 T's at the B bomb site. Player number 2, CXEI, reading the situation wrong. This is going to be a pop through the smoke, Matt. 5-1 on Chop. MP9. Smoke left. Smoke's not going to help him if there's 5 AKs raining terror down. Marky, blowing the smoke. Flashbang. And here it comes. This is a pivotal moment, Matt. On the edge of our seat, CXEI made it back. Full blind, running through the smoke. Gets 1, 2, 3 dead. CXEI.
Oh my God.
4. Wow, CXEI. Matt, he almost lost a round for his team. Insane shot from Marky. It's not going to mean much, though.
We've
This
seen him
round's-
do it before.
I think it's
Going to be on Marky to try to clutch. Viz will get this little drop sneak and send it to round 23. Yeah, Danny almost losing everything, but somehow hitting the shots through that and securing it, taking the whole thing back.
Yep.
quintessential round for us there. Now Skinrave not going to be able to get a full buy. They should eco here, I imagine, or maybe they'll save and just say, we'll guarantee we don't go to overtime.
CXEI, more than 14 kills. His PrizePicks has hit on this third map. It's 12-10. He roped it back in that last round. I was really worried. You know, that would have been a round you watch back and you're like, what the hell am I doing? Skinrave, get you by. On a similar concept to the half buy. Not lots of nades. Upgraded pistols. Laxi on the Glock and a smoke. Not that eagle you like to see, man. I don't know if they can create any opportunity. It's maybe going overtime. If this goes overtime, man, Marsborne all the way.
All the way.
Oh,
Danny, so much patience, waiting to see if there's more information. Looks like there will not be. He'll go ahead and just secure that clean, easy kill, while Wolfie on the other side of the map gets the rest done. Viz there to help clean up Laxi. Walko left alive, goes down.
No, I think the Oppers this map had just kind of let the snipers fall to the wayside. Better performances on the rifles from the Oppers in this. Wolfie, definitely talented player all around. His ADR is 46. Star player in Marsborne, posting a 1.15 rating past 3 months. Highest on the. That's up against Junior. He's 22-11, but don't get it twisted. That's 22 kills, but not a lot of those kills are with the top. Full buy coming in here. Some Galils. Their best player, Junior, relegated to a duel. The B control and pressure essential in this round. CXEI has been winning it. Here it comes. HE peak to break the smoke. Wins the duel. Loves it. He is loving it. No pressure for him.
Huge.
4v5. That's not a gun that can Junior recover. Junior can recover. Apologize.
No, far too far up the banana, not worth the risk trying to get it. And as you said, it's like as soon as Junior put down the op, started rifling, he's been able to have a lot more impact in server.
Yeah. Marsborne, very lucky to still be in this game. Grizz, you cannot be giving up this kill. Good decision to fall back. Maintaining that 5v4. Lost duel from Viz. Very uncharacteristic. That's going to create opportunity for Skinrave. Junior, he's made his way up banana to get that Galil, Matt.
I see that. He has managed to go all the way up there. Just Chop left alone.
Walko, what?
Wolfie.
Chop, alone on this B bomb site. Smoke goes out. Molotov into the pit, trying to funnel them up. Knows Junior has made it spawn. That's all right. And Chop's eliminated. Wow, that's uncharacteristic. CXEI, B player, doesn't have to be on B to find that impact. Knows Junior's here. Chop saw him go through the spawn. Terrorist, separated, isolated. It's all individual duos, all individual. Marky on the off angle from top first. Junior, this is all here, and you're done.
Oh my god.
You're done, man. The tension map. It's insane.
Grizz will get the defuse and send us to overtime. Marsborne has been on map point since round 9. Managing to get 3 in a row to secure this, send us to overtime, and I'm feeling good as we go in.
Yeah, if you're Chop there, you're feeling lucky. I mean, if you're on Marsborne, period, you're feeling lucky. Danny's winning rounds, spamming 2 through smoke, winning all the fights. Walko, Marky misplaying the 2v1 on the A bomb site for Chop. And if you're Skinrave, you're lucky, or Marsborne's lucky and you know it. And that's frustrating. You can see it on the faces of these guys. Junior throwing his hands up after losing the round there. Walko head in hands after his failed 2v1. Tough.
It is rough indeed. Laxi hitting his PrizePicks for more than 15 kills.
It's about damn time. Hey, if you see...
Nice trade coming in.
Yeah, 4v4 to start it off. 25 seconds into the round. You see Wolfie the Opera eliminated at B. You know it's a 3B start. CXEI and Chop are your B. Hey, Marsborne are like, okay, we know, they know it's 3B. Let's get 3 to A. Grizz, though, eliminated. Where the rotation could be completed. Kind of a mistake. Doesn't matter, though. CXEI and Viz coming through the smoke. Holds it down. One person alive. Marky, quite the clutcher. But this is a lot to ask. Chop, CXEI, Viz. He's not getting through my Viz.
No, Marky left alone up in apartments with nothing but a hope and a dream. And he will go to bed.
CXEI is saving them, Matt. I'm sorry, but this game would been lost several rounds ago if it was not for CXI.
Yeah, 24-20, having a ton of impact, especially the second half of this, bringing us to the overtime and now helping us secure that first round.
Yeah, CXI, lowest rated player on Marsborne right now, 0.97 past 3 months. That's okay. He's the team captain. He's the in-game leader. He's calling the strategies. But in a close game like this, versus an equal opponent, here he is, 24-20. Controlling the B part of the map. Most important part. 2A start. First timing up mid for Skinrave. This is a good opportunity for them. Viz alone, arch side, shutting down the smoke push. Getting another for smoke box. Wow!
Has no business getting that kill.
Viz! Solid as ever. 3 kills coming through the smoke.
And that's going to stop Skinrave directly in their tracks here. Scared shitless, quaking in their boots. They're going to try to rotate over to Banana where CXEI is lurking.
Oh, this is a poor position. Not if he's going to frag him, though. 3v1, we'll take that. You can have the B bomb site, but Wolfie's quick. Fast as a wolf. He's already there. No opportunity for Marky to clutch. Everything he does.
No,
has
and
to be
Chop will be
telegraphed.
there to support.
Boxing them in. Player number 3, Grizz, has finally left the pit. Bottom Banana. Marky has nowhere to go. 14 from Marsborne.
Beautiful, beautiful execution on the back of Viz there. Viz had no business securing those shots, especially that third kill with the USP pulled out, but gets it done. Takes us to 14.
Yeah. Played 2 rounds of overtime now, and you can tell Skinrave are tilted just by the nature of their play. They've also ran out of ideas. It's all first timing now. I was praising them for being better in the default than Marsborne, but it means they've gone away from that. Blinded by their failures, failing to realize what's working. You have a full buy. Last round. 14-12. If Skinrave even win a chance, have to win this.
Essential for them here to try to convert one of their T sides. Man, I like overtime a lot. I feel like it's when you see players really come alive. They've spent 24 rounds really understanding how the other team likes to play. And now you've got 3 shots to try your damnedest to take everything you've learned and put it into a cumulative effort to win.
Yeah. Skinrave spreading out in that default. I'm glad to see it. I was calling for it, and they brought it back. 3B start from Marsborne. It's going to be really hard for Skinrave to figure that out. Doesn't matter, though. Viz is just the utility player. Stopping the first timing play. Stopping that. Getting his body and rifle over. Now we're kind of seeing a more standard round in the defense. CXEI controlling this Banana. He's getting greedy. Maybe it's going to pay off. Walking through the bottom B smoke, and he's executed by Cryptic. Yeah, Cryptic, smile on his face. Maybe thinking, CXEI, what the hell are you doing, bud?
Yeah, huge gamble from CXEI, but you saw it almost paid off if it were not for Cryptic also remaining back so far.
Yeah, that's one thing I will say about CXEI is once he's in bulldozer mode, you begin to see more of his flaws. Now, he's an incredible shooter, will hit the shots, control his teammates around him microly on the CT side. That's really important. He'll start feeling himself too much, trying to be a hero. You know, that was heroics. All of his successes came from stopping the car control, fighting them when they come to get it. And it's kind of reversed the roles there. Yes. Player 5, player 3, Grizz, Viz. Stacked up here, crossfire for truck on lane, lining up the flashbangs. Here comes the flash. Grizz will not be blinded. They'll go past them. Immediately executed. Viz traded. 2 kills. Can he get a third? And he cannot. Excellent performance from Viz. Solid as always, but not enough in the defense.
Tough situation here for Chop and Wolfie to try to retake. Wolfie with the op, waiting for Chop to be able to make his way over to give him back up much needed.
Going for the Halls flank. Walko chilling in Halls, hoping he will not make the same mistake again. The game wouldn't be here if he wasn't in Halls making mistakes. But here we are. Wolfie, first contact, walk into the back of the bomb site. Tucked in the back of the bomb site. Wolfie kills him. Chop eliminated from Walko. 2v1. Hit. Halls. Hard to win this with an op. Walko,
Not enough
same
time.
mistake. Over peak. And it doesn't matter for Wolfie. Time is over. Skinrave, I mean, PT side's going to be a little better for them, Matt. But they're being shown up right now. The quality Counter-Strike they're playing, not to the level of Marsborne.
No, I mean that was a round that I think they won by the skin of their rave.
Okay, Matt. All right. You're a clever dude.
I tried. I tried.
Oh, you tried and you succeeded, man. Chat, give it up. Kashmir. This is a pro player and still chose a survival knife. Are we dead ass? Man's just trying to be different. What can we say? Lisha, you need to get on that. Supposed to dress your man up, get him dripped out. I'm just playing around. Let's go, Marsborne. Aggressive entry into banana. 4B default. Opper winning the duel. Finally, an op duel. Wolfie getting ahead of Junior.
That's what I'm loving to see right there out of Wolfie.
Yeah, Wolfie is definitely better on the aggression than Junior. Now, the passive opping, it's a debate.
Blind Wolfie gets cryptic insane.
Yeah, they're making it too easy for Marsborne. They're number 5, Marky.
Still 2
Alone to
defenders
be
on
bumped.
site here, though.
Yeah, that's what we like to see. Chat, score at the top. It's misleading. It is 14 for Marsborne. They're on the T side. Skinrave's on the CT side with 13. There we go. A little bit of an update. Chat, let's spam those Marsborne insignias. Match point, 15-13. First match point for Marsborne. Can they do it, boys? They need your help.
Yes.
They need your help. Come on. Let's light that chat up. 15-13.
Give us your energy.
I know CXCI loves to feel that support. He's a hyped up guy. Feels the electricity when the game's going. Trust me. Knows you boys are rooting for him. Give it up, man. Come on now. Come on. This is big. Junior, back on the op.
Match point.
Junior, back on the op. Wolfie, on the op. Best spawn for B. Mauling up mid. Trying to secure some space for his team. Face smoke, down mid. He's not buying it. It's broken for him. That was an opportunity for Junior, and it was missed once again. Staying close mid, sucked up into the space. Viz taking it away from him. He's alone. He's just causing a distraction. Junior, 1v1. Misses the shot again, Matt. No value being found. 2 entries for the Terrace, 5v3.
Fortunate situation. Marky here, left alone to defend, will get instantly mowed down by the overwhelming power of Marsborne. 2 players left for Skinrave, going to have to try to come up banana, and they will be met with deadly opposition, unable to secure their way. Marsborne gets it done.
Woo! Let's fucking go, boys. That's what I'm talking about, chat. I think that last round was made a little easier by you guys. Junior, 24-17. Man, you had a decent scoreline, but dude, when you're watching the demo back, if you see that last round where your star player is supposed to deliver the win for you and is given all the chances and he misses every chance, that raises a lot of questions in the
Yeah. Overall, I want to give some praises to Skinrave. I know there's been a lot of changes with the roster, the addition of Marky, but they look good tonight. There was a couple moments early on where it felt like they were over-reliant on 1 or 2 players to get rounds done, but by the end, there was a lot more cohesion coming out of the Skin Flute camp. So praise to them for the hard work, but just not good enough to get it done versus Marsborne. Obviously, number 1 in North America for a reason. I think we're unbeatable.
Yep. One of the best CT defense teams in the entire world. I will say Marsborne, a little lucky. Really a little lucky. Walko and Marky, that 2v1, that was amateur hour. They look like rooks out there. No idea what's going on. Dude, Chop. I was ringing his bell all night, Matt, saying, hey, he's an elite clutcher. He's our best clutcher. If you're going to have someone in this situation, it needs to be Chop. In that situation, that one small mistake, Chop feasted.
Right, you are.
Marsborne are second match tonight. Sure who against. Check that together, guys. Whoever can be.
I believe Phoenix, which is the old Chicken Coop squad.
Oh.
The artists formerly known as Chicken Coop that are no longer Chicken Coop. So Jay Chance, Wreckmeister, Gabe,
MDS, and a new player, Ukrainian. His name is Honest.
I don't like a Ukrainian named Honest. I'm not trying to say anything, but That feels like being a Ukrainian player called "I'm not cheating, I swear."
Well, they will be facing off in the ESL Challenger League. Hopefully, there's no distasteful play from Honest, but I got a good feeling we'll have a straightforward match tonight. Phoenix predicting a 2-0.
I concur with your prediction. I like to see it happen, and I believe it will.
Yeah. Well, everyone, thank you for watching the Iron Man of the match. I was casting with Kashmir. Thank you to Kashmir for making this so easy for me. I had a great time. Yeah, 5 hours until our next match. I'm not going to sit around and be boring for 5 hours. Matter of fact, I will get bored of myself. So please, if you would like to see when our next match is announced, follow us on all social medias at Marsborne Gaming. On X, we will be announcing the details for the match tonight. Again, I had a lot of fun. I'm up out of my chair, clapping, getting hyped, and I'm glad to see you guys supporting in chat. We're going to head out, probably go, I don't know, get some fogo de chow or something. I hope you guys have a nice evening. Thank you
See
all.
you guys later. Thank you.